Man, you know, Sky the lyrical magician attack, you know. And today, me I encourage all of my sports lovers them to go up on YouTube and like one page named Sports Frenzy, because them are going to provide you with the latest football, basketball, and track and field, etc. All of the news them. Right now, a World Cup time and a transfer time, and we need to know what go on. So go up on YouTube and like the page named Sports Frenzy.
All right, good night, people. Good night. Welcome to the channel once again. Welcome to another episode of our show. I just hope that all of you had a good day, a good night, or whatever it is, wherever you're watching us from. And we're here once again to talk about some track and field. You know that it's the artist thing right now. It's what most of you are actually interested in. So we're here to divulge in it and to actually enjoy it. So with me tonight, I'm going to introduce these two gentlemen. So first, a man that called himself The Voice. Sometimes you guys beat him and said that he's the voiceless one. He's erratic and he's highly emotional, but here's the man himself. Kems, what's going on?
What's going on, boss? What's going on?
All right, and immediately in the boss, somebody just jump on the comment section. Britain Daily say, here for the Kems lashings. And we have another man, and that is known as the statistician. Odian Grand join us as well. He wasn't around last night for whatever reasons, but guess what? He's here tonight because tonight is an interesting night. Boss, all gone.
Good evening, Lavon. Good evening, Kems, and good evening to your wonderful listeners and viewers. I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
Right, sounds good, man. So tonight is a bit different from what we normally do, you know. But before we get there, Michelle, good night. Kedlan, good night. PR, big up yourself, same way. Even though last night I give Kim some conks, so Kim still carry feelings over that one, but that's one of them things there. But tonight we're going to center discussion around the world records we actually feel that can possibly be decimated come this World Championship. And Pepe Paul, long time in the same man, for real. It's like you're interested in football, but so when football I'm going to actually see in Pepe, you need to be more diverse, man. But gentlemen, we look at this World Championship and it has been built from a long while back that it's going to be fast. The times are going to be exceptional because of where it is and the track that is over there in Eugene, Oregon. Now, we'll look at it. I want to start with the women's 400-meter hurdles because I don't really want to jump into the big one yet. So the women's 400-meter hurdles, this season already, you know that the record has already gone already by Sydney McLaughlin. I remember serving right. Hasn't she broken it twice?
Well, the first one never count because
It never ratified. Okay.
Right.
They said that the hurdles were not the right height.
position. Right.
Okay. But this time around, she did it and she ran 51.41. But Fresh God, big up yourself, man. Keep on doing the work, boss. Big up. Clark Kent, big up yourself same way. No, 51.41. I was there and I was reading from Dalila, you know. Dalila said that she's in superb form as well. Said that she's in PR shape. Now we also know that Femke Ball has been running superb all season long. So come this World Championship, do all of us actually believe that we can see a sub 51 clocking or close to a sub 51? Kems, I'll start with you.
All right. So before I even answer this question, right? I went back, and I did some research on this super fast Oregon track that I'm hearing about, right? And I'm seeing the best, and Odian, you weren't here last night, and it was a real discussion about this Oregon track, right? And I've seen so many athletes run on this track. Why is it that only when the Americans run fast, I'm hearing that the track is fast, right? Why is it that when the Jamaicans go on the track, they can't reciprocate that kind of performance? Why is it that when the Andre DeGrasse of the world, why is it that when the other athletes who is not American go on this track, Why is it that they can't produce the same fast times the quote unquote Americans are producing? I think we need to dispel this rubbish notion that Oregon track is fast, right? If you go out there and you perform up to your capabilities, you will run a great time. That's what I see. If you don't perform, you won't run a great time. So that's that. Where Sydney is concerned, or the 400 hurdles, I think she will go sub 51, right? Obviously, her second race of the season. Well, not really the second race, but the second, because it was during the US trials. She broke the record again, and she was under no pressure. No one was close. She was basically running by herself, and she did what she did. Now, with I see Mohammed coming back, and she said that she's ready to pose a challenge to Sydney. How much of a challenge that will be is yet to be seen. She is the world champion. She's the defending world champion. Obviously, your girl, Fenke Ball, I don't think she's in the stratosphere as a Sydney, but she's all right. So I'm thinking that and I go back to what Bobby Kersey said, right? And what Bobby Kersey said was that we are working to set this world record that it will be unbroken, and then we're going to leave the 4 hurdles, and I'm paraphrasing, and then we're going to leave the 4 hurdles alone and tackle the 400 meters, right? Right now, Sydney is in the prime of her life. If she can run, remember, for all the viewers, we have world champs, Olympics. So if Sydney can win this world champs, win next world champs, and let's say win that Olympics and set the record to, let's say, 50 low, I think that will be good enough, and then she can transition to the 400 meters. So right now, I think that she will go sub 51. Is a female when I really skin teeth too much. It's all about business, business as usual, and I think she'll definitely go ahead and run sub 51.
All right, fair. Anthony, the link is in the comment, man. If you want to jump on, it's right there, man. Because even though some people think you talk madness, a lot of people actually love what you talk at times, man. So you can jump on if you want, man. But it's brilliant saying that if the athletes are in shape, they will run well. But some tracks are better service than others. For example, some tracks are Manda tracks while others are not. You're muted.
So, Brittany, I understand that, right? But what I'm saying is that we all have this notion about the same Oregon track, right? We all have this notion about the same Oregon track, and it's only the Jamaicans seem, not even Jamaicans, only Elaine Thompson here, only she alone seem to can run a fabulous time. Oh God, I swore this guy was coming on tonight. Oh my God. Brother, hey, Aki, let me tell you from now, boss. My head is hurting me. I have a terrible headache. Please don't make it worse. I am begging you. Anyway, Levon. So what I'm saying, right? I look and Shake's come with him full argument last night, and I'm never in the mood for beat him. But don't tell me, say, oh, championship, when you're running in championship, that is, if a track is fast, Levon, then the track is fast. The track is not fast when it's only championship time. The track is fast right throughout the year, what you tell me. And I am saying that, what I've constantly said about the Oregon track. And anyone in the comment section can take me on, come on the show, and we can talk about it, right? Why is it? I just want to know, why is it? Why is it that when other persons run on said track, why they can't run fast on the track? That's all I want to know. Why Shelley and Fraser Price can't run fast on the track? Why you and Blake can't run fast? Why all these athletes cannot run fast on the same track that the US athletes are running fast on? We need to dispel and we need to rubbish this thing about the Oregon track.
It's not only about the track, because I remember I don't remember who it was. I think it's probably Reese Kick or someone. But I remember they were commenting on the way how it was built, and it was built in such a way where the wind would allow the wind. It would affect like the wind readings. So we notice in Oregon the wind readings tend to be very good. It's either good in that it's either high positive or a high negative. So it's not only just the track.
So
That's what I've heard.
Okay, Akil. And I
All right.
understand.
Well, give me a second. Just get out your thoughts. Let me just big up these people that's just jump in. So big up yourself, Lover. Big up yourself, Christoph, Felicia, Adlam, Vinny. As I mentioned, Christoph, Demo. Big up on yourself. All right. Kems, go ahead.
Akil, I'm not saying what you're saying is not accurate and is not true. What I'm saying is that why is it that when the Jamaicans are running on the same track, with the same wind reading, with the same wind, with the same this, with the same everything, why is it that Jamaicans can't produce a fast time? Why is it that when Shelly and Fraser went to Oregon, when they faced Shakari, why is it that she never run 10-6 then? Why is it that she only run? So can I say now the National Stadium is a fast track? Can I say that?
It's
Can
a
I say
fast
that
track.
Jamaicans have an advantage? Can I say that Jamaicans have an advantage at the National Stadium because the track is fast? Can I say
the track
that?
is fast?
Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, the track
All
is
right.
fast in the National Stadium.
Can I also say that the National Stadium is a faster track than Oregon?
No.
Why not? Why is it that Shelley and Fraser can only run 10-6 in Jamaica?
Why
can't
on
run it in
earth?
Oregon?
Why on earth would USA, University of Oregon, knowing that they have a World Championships to prepare for, knowing that they reconstructed the track and the facilities and everything, have a track that is slower than Jamaica's? That don't make no sense.
Akil, you're not follow my point what I try to ask you. All I want to try to run from a question, even the persons in the comment section try to run from a question. What I'm saying is that why is it only Elaine Thompson here? Why is she the only Jamaican who run fast on this fast Oregon track? Why is she the only person? Why? Can we answer that? Why?
10-7-4 is fast still, isn't it?
Odian, talk here, boss.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let me just go really quick. So Vinny said that how is it that USA athletes run great times on the track for their trials, and many times these same athletes go to World Championships and Olympics and not run the same time, or never even run? Odian, go ahead.
Well, hold on. 1 second, Odian. Let me respond to that joke. Mr. Vincent, I know you don't know a lot about track and field, Vincent, so that's all right. But what I'm saying is that let us look on the conditions, right? That is important. Same thing what Akil just talked about. When I for example, what's her name? Gabby Thomas. She ran 21.6. She ran 21.6 in Oregon. Then at the
Olympic Games.
At the Olympics, it was different. Obviously, it was different. She never run 21.6 here, and I believe that 21.6 time was a once in a lifetime time. But all I'm saying is that it is impossible for me to say this Oregon track is the fastest track, and everybody who run on this track will run fast, because we have seen over and over, time and time again, that when the Jamaicans go on this track, only Elaine Thompson have run fast. Only she.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, yeah, to be honest, Kims, I actually, to some extent, agree with you. But I also understand where Shakes was coming from yesterday. Your question, I can easily refute your question by saying that it depends on the preparation of the athlete.
Okay.
It depends on where they are in their season. Most times the pre-Fontaine would have taken place in May.
Okay.
Last year was an exception because it took place in August, 2 weeks after the Olympics. So you have a point there when you said that Shelley didn't run 10.74. But at the same time as well, what Shakes is saying is that at a championships where athletes would have ensured that they would have peaked for these championships, he believes that the Oregon track would allow them to run faster times. hence the US trials, because most of the US athletes know that they have to bring their peak performance at the USA trials, because if they don't, they're going to get off the team. That's all Sheets was saying yesterday.
So then let me ask you a question, Akil.
Mm-hmm.
At these World Championships, should we see the Shelley and Fraser Prices of the world run slower than 10-6 on this track? Can we now dispel the fact that this track is fast after these championships?
If that happens, well, remember, Shelley's not the only athlete, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. But if it happens, it depends on what happened to Shelley and Fraser Price. Because remember, you know, when she ran in Tokyo, she cruised to 1073 in the semifinals, and then she ran 1074 in the final, all because she slipped out of the blocks. So it really depends on what happened in the race or what happened to Shelley, like what happened to her body. So I can't say that, because Shelley ran 10.7, then the Oregon track is suddenly not so fast.
Okay. All right.
Good point. Oh, then go ahead.
Yeah, man, interesting. But I want to start off by agreeing with Kems. I don't believe in these things about this track is super fast or this track is fast and whatever. I think if the athlete is good, the athlete is good. That's for me. I don't buy the argument. They're still running. I think what you can argue about is conditions, like the wind, weather, the humidity, everything like that. Fine, but I don't buy the whole argument that the Americans are at an advantage because they are running on a Eugene track. I see persons actually going out there doing some nonsensical calculations to say, okay, they run 21.6, so they're going to run 0.2 of a second slower when they go to another track. And all of that. I don't think it's necessary. And as I said earlier, where Akil made a point earlier too, that at some point in time, you have different meets being held at a particular time. Even some persons question, Elaine Thompson ran 10.79, not as fast as last year. How will it be fast as last year when the time frame between this year's Prefontaine versus last year would have been different? So for me, it's the point in the season. And yes, the American trials is very tough. And yes, persons literally believe that, okay, they're going to go to they have to go to Eugene in peak form. So they will go there and run fast to try qualify. But when you go maybe a month later, they just can't replicate that form. That's all it is for me. I don't think it's because Eugene track is fast. Just believe it's them unable to sustain their form at times.
For me, well, the Americans said that the Eugene track is fast. Americans say that the track is fast. And in regards to the track thing is real enough, because I have heard that tracks like Austin, Texas, and Texas, I think it's Texas Tech University track, their tracks are incredibly fast. That's the same track that Kivona run 10.94, 10.95, and then she run 10.8 in the final with Alfred, although it was wind aided. So the fast tracks are real, and I think it's in Austin, Texas that she carried around 10.75 when she broke that collegiate record. So there are fast tracks in the USA, and Oregon is up there in terms of the echelons of what the fast tracks in the world.
Albert, so Akil, I agree with that point where you say about, not agree with that point, but I like where you make this point to rubbish Mr. Albert Williams, right? Because he's asking why Americans don't run fast outside of Eugene. And I glad where you mentioned that. What time did Chakari run again? 10 point what?
She ran 10.75 in Austin, Texas.
All right. Is that Eugene, Oregon? No. Right? Tyson Gay have a personal best of, I think, is 9.69, if I'm not mistaken. And that was not ran in Eugene, Oregon. Let's talk about Christian Coleman. He has a personal best of a 9.76. And guess where that was run? Not in Eugene, Oregon. So we need to stop again. I know as Jamaicans, when Americans doing something, we always try and find a way. Same thing with Abby Steiner. We try and find a way how to say, she just a come, just a hurry come up, she gonna fail, she gonna do this. Why is it that we can't embrace the competition? Why is it we can't say, that's the time she is running? Okay, we want our Jamaicans run faster. Why is it that we always have to try and say, oh, they have an advantage because that track is faster?
Trying to watering it down, it makes no sense. And it's good that we're going to have all of them now on that same Eugene track. Being that it is fast, everybody have the perfect opportunity.
I want to see, on this fast track, I want to see Oblique Civil run 9.6. I want to see Answer Parchment break the world record. I want to see all these things happening because the track is fast.
Kems, I like what you said, because as I said before, there are some persons who said that when the Americans run for the 200, when they run like 21.6, they would say that when they go to another track they would say, okay, their performance is 21.8. So I'm wondering if it is that the Eugene track is considered fast and Oblique runs 9.8 on a track that they don't think is fast. Will he have to come and run that 9.6? Because if you're going to say that it's 0.2 of a second difference that the Americans will run slower on a slower track, when it is that Jamaica run a particular time, would they not run 2.10 faster on that fast track?
All right, so there's no room to say that Tyson Gee and Christian Coleman's argument is redundant. They both ran these times before those tracks even existed. Not true. Because Christian Coleman ran the 9.76 in 2019 at Doha. Eugene, one of the Eugene track was there before that.
So no, man, Eugene track was still being the stadium itself was still being reconstructed.
Yeah, but
no. But remember that the Eugene track was there before that, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Not this current one I'm talking about that was just built in. But remember, it's not this one alone. Remember that?
Other Prefontaine meets.
Yeah, and they have been saying that the track was fast from before it was rebuilt.
That's what
it was fast. It was fast.
So that's I'm rubbishing the point that he actually ran the time while the track was in existence. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, Akil. So I wanted to tell me, I keep on asking the question and it might sound annoying, but I just want to know, how is the track fast, but yet still we can't run fast on the track? How?
And I just explained to you that it depends on when the conditioning of the athletes when they run at Prefontaine. It depends on the conditioning of the athletes.
Okay. All right. And I'll give you, I'm not picking on Shelly and Fraser, but she's the easiest example I can use. Right? Shelly and Fraser Price went to Eugene, Elaine Thompson, Sharika Jackson, Shakari. They ran a race, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shelly run some 10.7 something, I think she ran in that race.
10.74. No, 10.73.
What time she run?
10.73.
All right.
10.7.
Then in the fast Oregon track, and remember, those conditions, Akil, let me remind you, those were perfect conditions. Positive, I think it was 1.5 wind.
It's 0.9. 0.9 meters per second.
Even 0.9. Those are great conditions, right? No, she went to, after that, Shelly left that and she went to another track meet and then she ran her personal best 10.6 something. I don't remember the exact time. On a track that is considered much slower than the quote-unquote
No. Nobody never said that Lausanne is much slower than.
Well, Akil, you probably didn't say it, but I'm saying the emphasis that is placed on the Oregon track, and there's no emphasis placed on
other tracks.
So I'm saying that why is it that we can't have multiple examples of Jamaicans running fast on this track? Why we can't have multiple examples of persons from Great Britain running fast? Why we can't have multiple examples of Canadians running fast? Why is it that we're only taking the Americans and put them in a vacuum because they, as audience said, they are peaking or quote-unquote peaking for the right time to run? Why are we dispelling the performances that they do? Listen, Abby Steiner...
Hold on a second. So, I'm just going to show that race. Hopefully, it's not glitching.
The race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm going to see the race, man. I'm going to see the race. I want to see if Shelly and Fraser, if she slipped, if she dropped, if she glided. I want to see what happened in her, why she couldn't run the time. Let's see. What a beautiful race. Race a glitch from boss. Alright, they look good now.
No, man, it's not the glitch, man. It was actually doing it, man. They had a faulty start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a scared run 1083 for my girl Tiana Daniels.
you like Tiana Daniels?
Yeah, I do. I think she's very humble.
Yeah, man, I like her as well. I'm sorry that she did make the team.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
not good
She's
enough.
American, but I. Oh.
Oh God, it's a glitch up my boss. It's
Damn.
glitched up my boss. But again, on that 1054, again, on that Oregon track, if the track was fast, right? If the track was quote unquote fast, that would be the perfect opportunity for everybody else in that race to get for them personal best. That is just one meeting. The
Yeah, but
Shelby and Fraser, I think it would be a great time for she to get her personal best in that race. That's just what I'm saying.
yeah, but that's just one race in 100 meters on that track.
So Akil, you want us to go back? You want us to go back in? Let me read what.
Yeah, thank you.
As
Her
Fire
execution wasn't good.
saying that Shelly had horrible execution in Eugene Kim's. Her drive was too short. Compare that to the drive phase she had in Lawson. And there is your answer about the time.
No,
I don't. You know, one of the things that I don't appreciate, Levon and other panelists, is that when it's like when Shelly and Fraser Price loses a race, there's always an excuse as to why she actually loses the race. It's like every time she get beaten, it's because she never do this right. It's because she slipped. It's because they don't think the fact that she loses, it can be a case where somebody else was just equally as good. That is my problem.
Yep.
I think he was more.
I love that you brought that up. You know why? Yeah, she did slip in Olympics final. However,
Fine.
it's like people that actually look at it that why did she? Because someone got up just the same time as her. Now she would fly out the black person, but right here. At a point in time, you know that Elaine was in her at that point in time. So for one, I mean, as I always say, I love both athletes. But I don't want to hear the bag of excuses when somebody loses. If the person loses, lose.
Because Levon, I also add to for the Olympic last year, what I saw, if persons are gonna come out and say Shelly-Ann lost the race or didn't run as fast because she slipped, one can also argue that Elaine would have run the 10.54 there and then when she ran 10.61 if she hadn't pointed to the clock 10 meters from the tape. So irrespective of the fact that Shelly slipped, there were other elements in Elaine's race that she executed through the tape, then all the excuse would have been thrown out the window, just the same. I don't think Elaine would actually point to the clock if she was at, even with Fraser Price, at 80, 90, 95 meters. So I don't know why the excuse.
I just want the accountability from Mr. Fireheart. I notice I don't see Mr. Rico yet. He's probably saving his bullets for later on in the show. But listen, I just want the same accountability from the Shelly and Fraser Price fans to say that, hey, I don't want to hear oh she never execute, because then if we're going to talk about a matter of execution, right? If we're going to talk about a matter of execution, then every time Elaine lose a race, I can point out to what she didn't do why she lose the race. You know,
Kims, as I said out there, for me, as I said, I don't pay none of them. I'm not one of those Jamaicans. I love both of them. So at the end of the day, the same thing that fans said about Elaine fans is the same thing Elaine fans say about Shelly. So at the end of the day, everything you
how is it?
No, but whenever Elaine loses a race, it's the same thing with her. She never did this, she never did that. So it's basically the same thing.
No, the only thing people have said about Elaine was that she's hurt, and that is a fact. I've never heard an Elaine Thompson Hero fan said, "Oh, the reason why Elaine lose the race is because she never execute." It's only because she's hurt and her Achilles.
No, bro. Even at trials and them thing they yes, oh, because she had played puzzle is because she had do this, she had do that. Excuse.
Show me a fan that
come on, Kims. You have been on social media long enough, Kims.
I never see that. I never see, because listen, remember Levon, Elaine gave Elaine gave an interview after the race and she said that leading up to the race, she couldn't even put on spikes, boss. A sneaker she did a run in. She could not put on spikes because of what was happening with her Achilles.
Which trials that?
2021.
No, it's Olympic trials.
Both of them,
Olympic trials.
even this same trials that just finished, I heard the same argument. I've seen it.
No, Adlam, there's a difference between excuse and reason.
Was she hurt though?
Between... Huh?
Was she hurt about these championships? I thought it was that the fact that the race, the start and everything.
Oh, I never said nothing about this. I never said nothing about this championship. I don't know. Level same seat somewhere, but I didn't say anything about this championship. But we can move.
Alright, so Fire is saying that I'm not talking about the losses games. I'm saying that you can't run a PB without good execution. I never said if Shelly executed well, she would have beat Elaine in Tokyo and pre-funded last year.
All right.
That's what I was gonna make the point that he wasn't talking about Elaine versus Shelly. I think he was mentioning the fact that he was only speaking to the fact that you were saying that why Shelly never run a fast time in pre-fund.
Okay.
The only thing I'll say again, Levon and others, is that I am not one of those persons who is gonna always say that. Because 5 people in a race can get a great start. But you know what will happen when 5 or 6 people get a great start? Everybody believes says one particular person did not get a great start or an electric start because somebody else or many or more people decide to match that person at the start. So because Elaine come out of the blocks fast and 1 year or 2 years doesn't automatically mean Shelly get a bad start. That's what I'm saying over and over. Right now, if Elaine go to Eugene and get a good start and say Shelly get a bad start, or if Elaine get a terrible start and Shelly doesn't even get an improved start, people is going to see it as a great start.
My bad fire heart. Normally,
you know why I mix it up is because she throws punches. She packed a good punch.
Yeah, man, fire hard. The only female I'm used to throwing punches at me like that for the track and field is that girl T. You know, you have Michelle and Kish, they throw it at me, you know, on other sports. But my apologies about that fire heart. My apologies.
Right.
Crack up, freeze up a while ago. When I say another Shelly and Fraser sensationalist showed up on the show. Congratulations.
Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
I am a who? I am a Jamaican sensationalist.
You know what you are. Anybody
who win, I'm equally happy.
Same, bro. But here, we carry this argument go wide, but let's focus back on that. So 400 meter hurdles. Do you think the world record will go again? And what time you actually think will be run? That's it.
That's me?
Yeah, man. Shoot.
That's whoa. Tough call.
Man.
Huh?
That's a big up Gauthier, man. The man say, yo, even though I just NBA and football, him know about, he's still there, watch the thing.
All right, put it this way. Sorry about that. You don't talk. All right, put it this way. I won't put that time on it right now, but the fact that she could have broken it in in qualifying, she could have broke it in trials and so forth. In the main event, the real event, there's a chance that she can break it again. So I won't put a time on it, but I will put it out there that, hey, that record can go again.
All right. Claudia started a good night, man, saying that, guys, it all comes down to what happens between the starting blocks and the tape. Every athlete faces the same challenge of executing as near to perfect race as possible to win. Odian, world record. So 51.
51.41. I think Sydney McLaughlin has what it takes to lower the world record. I don't think it's going to be sub 51. And Kems would have already said, that he doesn't see Femke Ball going sub 52. I don't see Sydney going sub 51. and not seen Femke Ball going sub 52.
Remind me
mind
of the
you,
record again. Remind me of the record. 51-41.
the world record is 51-41.
Okay.
I think Sydney has it within her to
Right.
go low 51, like 51-1, 51-09 thereabout. Yeah, but I don't. I think she'll miss the sub 50, the 51.
That's a big jump though.
Yeah, but it's 400 hurdles, so you have more room and more adjustments to make to get to shape up more 100ths of a second. So it's likely.
All right, Akil, shoot.
I was saying that actually the world record is 51.37 or 36. She lowered it this year, man, at US
No,
trials.
man. It's 51-41, man.
51.41, Shiro?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Remember that it was 51-46, and then she lowered it to
Oh,
51-41.
Yeah.
Thanks for the correction. I swear I saw 51.3. But yeah, world record gone.
Yeah, but sub 51.
sub 51.
That's the question.
So 51. Her coach says she can do it. I believe her coach. Coach is a good coach, a great coach. So yeah, probably 59 something.
Okay.
Yes, Jason said that Sydney will break that world record. We talked about it over dinner last night.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to call that time.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call that time for argument's sake. 51-32. I don't think she's going to smash it to smithereens like the guys have it. But she can break it.
And look at you downplaying another American. Why am I not surprised?
How is that a downplaying? I said
How is that a downplay? Let me explain to you, Mr. Lawson.
What are you talking about? You know what downplaying means?
You asked me a question. You want me to explain, boss? Let me explain to
No,
you.
I really don't want you to explain, to be honest with you.
Well, I
Because that
want
doesn't make no sense.
Well, I want to. Mr. Host, let me tell you how Ryan is downplaying another American. Sydney, in that US trials, as I mentioned earlier, you weren't here, Ryan, so that's okay. I'll repeat for you. As I mentioned earlier, she ran a race with absolute zero competition. It was she and Casper alone in that race. Everybody else, I don't know where they were, right? And she ran 51-41, easy. And you are telling me, based on, because remember, Akil tell me about what a girl named Nia Ali, that she going to do this and she going to do that, right? Sydney right now, as I said before, Bobby Kersey said he's going to make sure that she break the record so far that it is unbreakable. Sydney right now is in sub 51 shape right now, right? And you are telling me now that from when she ran that 51-41, I think it was 3 weeks ago, to now at the World Championships, where I think she's going to run, if I'm not mistaken, when is the 400? I think Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. And you're going to tell me say that between that time, she's only going to rub off.
Only we're talking about breaking a world record here. There's no only in breaking a world record.
Listen, this
there
world
is
record,
no only in breaking a world record. And is it because I did not have her for sub 51? You're saying I'm down talking her or whatever you call it?
No, not
That's
because
ridiculous.
I didn't say Odion was downplaying and he said she's going to run 51-1 or 51-09. I didn't say he's downplaying. You are downplaying her greatness.
Because I have her at 51-3.
That's too slow.
I have her at breaking the record. I never said she can't break it again. If I had said she can't break the record, then you'd have a point. The fact that I have her to break the record makes your point redundant.
If 100-meter hurdles for women final will be on the 22nd, so that's a Friday.
No, she going break it from the semifinals, boss. From the semifinals.
So the semis will be run on the what's this? Wednesday.
Yeah. So she going
break.
Let me ask you, you think that she's gonna break the world record in the semis and just run for the goal, whatever time it is in the final?
So listen, so this is it, right? And this is just my weird philosophy. I think she's going to run 51-2 in the semifinals, just to ensure.
Kim, this is your favorite person,
Is that?
Stay, man, yeah.
Big up Track Diamond. You make sure you change your name this evening, but big up yourself. Listen, I think Sydney is going to run 51-2 in the semifinals, and I think in the finals, I'm putting her at 50.8. I wouldn't be surprised if I say 50.7. and putting her at
Wow.
50.8. Around
And
50.8.
And when you say
ridiculous.
all of that, Femke
You're
Ball
being
can't.
ridiculous.
I am being ridiculous. A man tell me last night, say answer parchment can break the 110 hurdles record.
So you're being equally ridiculous then.
Sydney right now
So
is
okay, so you're trying to break the record from last night in terms of ridiculousness.
how am I breaking? Listen. All right.
So man set the record last night and you actually broke it. Okay.
No, Odian, tell me, do you think I'm being ridiculous by saying Sydney run 50.8? You can be honest. Because I think that's absolutely achievable.
Yeah, that's achievable.
I am not
ridiculous.
going to say you are ridiculous. The only point that I have against what you are saying is that I just don't see Sydney going that fast. That has nothing to do with Sydney now, going that fast, but the argument that you don't believe that Femke Ball is going to go under 52. That's the only argument I have with you, Games.
See,
Give me a sec. I saw a question earlier from Watkins Smith asking when we're going to meet a final for women be run. So it will be run on Sunday, July the 17th. I think this is 9:50 p.m. US time or 8:50 Jamaica time. I stand corrected. It could be the other way around in terms of 9:50 Jamaica time and 10:50 US time. So yeah, it's actually Sunday. Like,
Ryan, you know why I actually agree with Kim's? Because she opened her season with 51.6.
like how you open your season with that?
No.
And?
Remember, and.
What you mean,
I'm asking, tell me, and what?
She opened her season with 51.6. And gradually in the athletes, when they run their season openers, they gradually get faster as the season progresses.
All right,
and she's gone to 51.
You're struggling to actually make your point. So let me just help you out.
Okay.
So Ryan, she opened her season with a 51.6 clock in, right? And then she has run what? I think 1 or 2 more races after that, otherwise from the trials, and she ran 51.41. So basically 2 races, and in those 2 races, she never ran against nobody. No, she's going to come up against Dalila. She's also going to come up against.
And she's going to go almost a full
those
second.
who are going to push her.
So she's going to be pushed to the extent where she do almost a full second more.
Yes, because she has done that before. Yes, because she's done it before.
Okay. She has understood. Okay.
Remember last
year. Is it that she's going to be pushed, or is it that she's going to take it out herself? Because who's going to push her when Femke Ball can't break 52? So who's going to push her?
Dalila.
Oh.
It's like we're forgetting that Dalila has actually have a PB of 51.58.
No, I'm not forgetting. I'm just concerned about my girl, Dalila Mohammed. She's my favorite of the 3. I'm just concerned about her if she's fit, if she's injured or whatever.
All right, so listen. If somebody come out and tell me that they're fit and they're in a PR form, why shouldn't I believe them?
Okay, well, that's great then. It's good news then. Seems like she's going to turn my prediction on its head then for the 4 hurdles.
What is your prediction, may I ask?
I had Sydney for gold, Femke Ball silver, and Mohammed bronze because I did not too sure about Dalila this year.
It must be real. What am I supposed to use to be real?
Ryan, watch Ryan. Watch what the people are saying. So she ran 51.41 with absolutely nobody in the race.
I hear that. I hear all of that.
But no, when she has challenge.
Don't
you think that she's going to run faster than 51.3, boss?
And she was loaded too. When she
Where
ran
you
51.4,
wrong
she was loaded.
boss? Where you
How am I wrong? The race run?
She was loaded. So that's why I think she's going to run sub 50.
Alright, so yeah what? It's not going. It's not going. It's coming.
I'm wrong and strong.
How am I wrong? How am I supposed to be wrong when the event don't happen as yet? Are you crazy, man?
Because
what? Because nothing, man. Move on.
Kems, load the man. The man said the world record got broke. He never said load the man.
I have all my receipts come World Championships. They can't run from the bill.
Make sure you say.
All right, before we get to the 100 meter, which other event do you actually think that the world record would actually go in?
Which other event?
Could.
If Kenny find herself back in the sort of form with the 12, I think with the quality in the hurdles field, it can be dramatic, it can be way slower than we think, but also with the crop of girls, I would not be surprised if we see 12.19 come up on the clock.
Fair.
Women's triple jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rojas. I think she breaks her own world record.
That's 1574 will go.
No,
Yeah.
1567.
No, man, I think it's 78, man. They're at the
1574. That will not go. That will not go.
I don't
Wait,
think it will go.
Quick question: is it that the indoors
Same,
is the
man.
as
Same.
or they keep it, they treat it as the same? Okay.
It's the best time in any of the, whether indoor or outdoor.
Listen, I agree with Odian about the 100-meter hurdles. I think that field, is absolutely stacked, and
Yep.
you can't come in the little part time when come win the people them race. You have to be at your. I think you have to be at your absolute best, and that is why I believe Akil's girl, the defending world champion. I believe that she will go.
Oh,
What is
another
games?
event. Sorry.
Oh, we can't
Another-
take on Michelle today. I mean, I have the bandwidth to take on Michelle today at all. All right, Michelle. Once again, you're gonna see some right, and then we'll have the conversation.
Alright, so Kisha, one spot me there, man.
Kim.
TVJ, SN, whichever one.
Hmm?
I have a question for you, because we talk about this 100-meter hurdles field. It is so deep that one of the big girls will be crying at the end of the semifinals, will not be able to advance. And I say
Yeah.
big girl, either because my final, I factor in Alicia Johnson, I factored in Kendra Harrison, the defending champion Ali, Megan Tapper, I factor in Brittany Anderson, Camacho Quinn, I factored in Toby Amazon, and I am on the boil now between Daniel Williams and Alia Armstrong. It's going to
So
be
you have
really
a stack. So you have one of the semis to be stacked.
yeah, man, there's going to be a semi-final of death. It's going to be very stacked to the point where I just don't know. Somebody will be crying.
Well,
Okay.
there's a particular guy on this panel that was celebrating a 12.7 by a particular athlete and say she's going to be amongst the medals because she has been running faster. And if she run 12.6 at this Diamond League meet, it means that she's rounding into form. Bear in mind, notwithstanding that the standard right now is 12.3. That's the standard right now, 12.3. But this gentleman
And
said
that's
12.
two medals.
What did the winning? What was the winning time in that race?
In what
What
race?
That race that the medal content I've been telling you about ran supposedly 12.59.
Yeah.
What was the time that won the race?
12.5.
No, it was 12.44, man. Come on, Queen.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying, Akil, is that you're saying that Daniel is going to. You're saying that Daniel is going to medal. You're not even saying she's going to make the finals, and you said that she's going
Not
to
even
medal.
tough to find out to begin with.
Yeah,
And
listen,
not for her, for Megan too. For all of them, it's tough.
listen. It's a tough. Listen. If Daniel don't make the final, I won't hold it against her. I won't hold it against her because
Me either.
the field's stuck. The field is
I think
so
it's
stuck.
I think Daniel is the weak link right now if you're talking about the three Jamaicans.
And it's crazy for us to be saying that about a former world champion.
Exactly.
It's tough for us to be saying that, but Akil 12.6 now cut it boss. Like the standard up now. But listen, I have, as much as I love my Kendra, of course, I have her to win. But I believe Nia Ali is going to drop out in the semifinals. I think the defending world champion
What's
is
your
going
top
to
three?
be out. Huh?
What's your top three?
What was my top three again? I think I had Kenny in there. I have Camacho Queen, so I have Kenny winning. I have Camacho Queen second, and I have Brittany and Megan tying for third.
Wow.
Two of them get the bronze, and we'll beat the pot cover half a tree.
Well, at least you have not only do you have a Jamaican, you have two.
My top three.
I'm surprised you didn't have one.
My top three for the women's 100 hurdles, I maintain the Olympic champion Camacho Quinn from Brittany Anderson, Kendra Harrison. As fast as Kendra is, I just think that something's going to go wrong for her. Sorry, Kims.
I have the same medalists from 2019. I have Nia Ali, Ants, and Kenny
I
Harrison.
want Nia to do well enough. I love Nia Ali. I want her to do well.
I don't know which orders yet, but I know those three persons will be medallists.
What's your three? Ali. Yeah.
Yeah. Ali. Well, not to win. As in, I don't know the orders yet.
Okay,
Ali, Williams, and Harrison.
Kenny. Okay.
Yeah, Williams.
What I want to highlight something.
Good.
I want to highlight something though. Daniel Williams, a fit Daniel Williams at 60 meters is faster than everybody else in the field.
Okay. So, is the race a 60-meter race?
It's not a 60-meter race, and I will concede that. But as I said before, Daniel always, her peak, I've watched her career, she always peaked in July, August. And I said before, based on her last race.
Daniel, I didn't check her career enough, so I don't think you can really track her career that much in terms of to know what's what.
Well, all I know is that she's a world championship gold medalist and bronze medalist.
Mm-hmm.
That's good enough for me.
As I said, check her career.
And if I said before,
when did she win the gold medal? 2015. Exactly.
And 2019.
And guess what I know, Akil? I know last year the Olympic trial she did not make the Olympic team. That's what I know.
And that's fine. When did she run the 13? When did she run the 12:32 in 2019? She ran it in July.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that. Traditionally, based on what I've seen from her career over the years, she tends to run faster in July, August. And that's why I believe, and based on what I saw from the last Diamond League race, even though she did not win the race, but based on what I see, I believe that her coach will get her into shape. She will be medaling.
But Akil, it will be very interesting though, being that you have Nia Ali getting a medal and Daniel. Who won't make the final? I'd like to know that one person among the big gun. Who won't make it? Is it Alia Armstrong?
Who won't make the final? Yeah,
Kenny Harrison.
Yeah, Alia Armstrong not making it.
Okay. Oh. And for Kems, it's Nia Ali not making it.
All right. So I think my finals is Toby Amusan, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, Nia Ali, Alicia Johnson, Kenny Harrison. I have Daniel Williams, Megan Topper, and Brittany Anderson.
Those are your
three Jamaicans.
And
three Americans, one Nigerian, and one.
I have the same exact 8. I actually pushed out Alia Armstrong as well.
Yeah, Alia Armstrong. Yeah.
She's the one that I sacrificed from the
just that I'm on the other side of the fence because I don't have Kenny Harrison medaling.
Yeah. Who's your one person amongst the big guns that
you cannot give a substantial reason why you have Kenny Harrison not medaling, other than you want to annoy Kings.
Boss, just like you can't give me a substantial argument why Christian Coleman got medal.
You say I can't give you a substantial argument why what?
You can't believe the man of Coleman medaling.
Not that Coleman, I mean.
Bramel?
Yeah, just like you can't give me a substantial reason.
I have him for silver, sorry.
Well, listen, I told you.
Yeah. Oh, it's Bramel, yeah. Okay. I thought it Coleman as well.
Maybe
Bramel not so bad. I have Bramel.
I have Fred Curley.
Bramel and Blake for bronze.
Seems that this connection is behaving crappy.
No, man.
But anyways, I said we're recording the 100 meter results as long as everything goes according to plan.
Me alone, Carly. Me and Kims.
Yeah. I can add another event as well. Women's 1500 meters.
Yes, a 50 page and gone with that.
1500. This is the thing. It's when it comes down to track and field, for the women's section, it's not just the individual events are spicy. The World Athletics Female Athlete of the Year is tough. Like when you're talking about the likes of Sidney McLaughlin and Rojas and Hassan, Saifan Hassan and those persons, they're not just competing to win their individual events. They're competing to beat each other come November at the World IWF. And that's why I back Elaine to win as well, because I think Elaine also have that in her mind as well.
I highly doubt Elaine has that in her mind. I'm not even joking. I highly doubt that.
But
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying that why I think that the 1500 meter record might go, because the problem that she faced is that she only does 1500 meters, while everybody else is probably doubling, probably do multi events.
Yeah, because somebody will be tripling. Hassan will be doing triple again.
No, she said she's going to remove one of those events.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I suspect it's a 1500.
It's a 1500.
So the goal going to Faith Kipiegan.
So at Faith Kipiegan,
I don't think she's doing the 10,000, 15. I probably think she do the 5 and the 10.
And Sydney McLaughlin, she does a single event as well, but she's also breaking world records.
Yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that, Akil, because last year Elaine Thompson-Herah, as great as she is, she performed well, exceptionally well, and I think she deserved to have won the Female Athlete of the Year. But this year, no, and I think it was relative to expectation. Not expecting somebody to go out there and break the Olympic record. But this year now, running that similar time will not be enough, because Sydney world record will just be too much to not win the Female Athlete of the Year this time around. Elaine will literally have to blow up that 100 meter world record if she's going to outfox Sydney McLaughlin.
No, I don't. I disagree. If Elaine wins the one and the 2,
that's a different matter. There you go. I'm just talking about a single event.
Oh, there's a single event. Okay, got it.
And I think it was only it was only because Rojas did a single event why she never won last year. It was only because she did a single event. Because for
that's
me,
why she wanted to double up this year, but unfortunately the incorrect spikes was used.
Clark Kent, that 1500 record is not going. Okay, Mr. Kent. Kem's fate by the China you make? Possibly.
Jack Diamond said that, by the way, Faith for me is the best 800, 1500 meter combo in the world, and she could challenge anyone over 800 meter.
So Akil, as you're talking about events, but I don't hear you talk about the hurdles where you talk about last night. You sleep on it and you change your mind?
Oh, I thought it was for only women's section.
No, man, we're talking about...
It's everything I'm actually...
Oh, it's everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. So since you want to go there, I
don't want to go there, you know. I really don't want to go there. But
okay.
You need to go there, Akil.
As I was saying before, I think that if conditions are right, I think Hansel can break the world record. And I'm only saying this because I think the other athletes in the race are going to push him to break that world record. That's what I think. Because I think knowing who Coach Holloway is, by the way, Holloway's coach is Coach Holloway. Very strange. But yeah, knowing who Holloway's coach is, they're going to the Olympic defeat last year to Hansel, and in defeat to Allen this season. I think it will, put some pep into them steps, and I think he's gonna come really all out this time around. And I think Allen as well with that motivation. So I think the competition plus the conditions will push him to break that world record.
I think I'm more on the other hand. I'm going to push some of them.
They had Hansel hurdling technique, might push some of them to break the record, but not Hansel. Like, I can't see Hansel, as Ryan pointed out very astutely last night. I just cannot see Hansel running under 13 seconds, boss. And if you're going to run under 13 seconds, it must be 12.99999. If you want to bring all the way at 12.7, that is crazy.
Kems, I disagree. I think Hansel can go under 13 seconds, and he can comfortably go under 13. He might not go under 12.94, but maybe 12.93, 12.90.
All right, so Odian, so you weren't here last night, right? And I don't want to go back over it in full-fledged. But tell us what I think Ryan said the last time he ran under 13 seconds was when he ran that personal best 12.94.
And
And that was too much years ago.
Yeah, but
So
you have to
tell me
understand,
now.
Ansel was going through some injury problems throughout, and now he's working his way back to consistent.
Yeah, but he has not been injured in a minute, and he has still not gone under 13.
Yeah, and I understand that, and this might be
So,
the year.
Audience, look at this. This is what Akil said last night. So the time that I just put on the screen, that is the time that Akil said that Ansel.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about this 1274. I'm not even looking at that. I'm just saying I don't see any reason why Ansel cannot run 12.96. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I just haven't.
1309 already. He's at 1309 already. I don't see why he can't run 12.96.
Okay. I don't see it though.
I don't have him winning, you know. I have him for silver, all the way the bronze, and I'm giving for the first time, even though he's a choker, Devon Allen. They will have to beat him for me this time around. I'm sorry.
How is Allen a choker?
Track Diamond, I'm not sure if that's a serious
question. No, I'm saying they have Devon Allen as a choker.
But no.
Okay.
I agree with second. Look like he's been getting some stuff from Shakari for real.
Okay.
Listen, so let us talk about, you can read this level and then I'll talk about another record that is really under threat.
Alright, so let me just run through some of them. So Fire saying that Ansel will break 13, but he won't run 12.8.
There you go, and I agree with you.
Season, with the exception of Charles, he's never been this fast at this point in a season. Okay. And of course, Kish is going to say it. Long legs rule. Big up the people with long legs. Hands up on them.
Okay.
I think Tay was actually answering what he said. Kim's new name. Kim's China made cold water downer. Wow. Such a long name, but all right, Kim, shoot.
All right, so a record that I think will go at this World Championships, and you can tell me, say, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid or whatever. I think the 4x400 for women will go. You know, I think the Americans will demolish that record, right? You know, and you know when you look on the personnel that they have put on legs time and time again, and you know we're saying, man, they just don't have any competition. But again, I think, you know, being on their own home soil, I think that plays an integral role. Can you imagine if the Olympics is being kept at the National Stadium, if the World Championships is being kept at the National Stadium? It does give you that extra boost, you know. So I think that the Americans will demolish, you know, that 4x4. You know, I hear that they plan to put Abby Steiner on it, so I'm definitely not surprised that, you know, they'll put her on a leg, because we already saw what she did in that 4x4 at the NCAA's sub 49. So, and you can tell me, say it's really all along. Obviously, anybody saying something?
No, I'm just saying. Then again, so we totally agree that the Americans will have a team that has none of their quarter milers.
Probably not. The only person where they probably put on it is
Alita Diggs.
Probably her. Yeah, probably her. And what the next one name? Ellis name?
Kendall Ellis. But you're having Abby Steiner, you're talking about Sidney McLaughlin, you're talking about Mo, and you're talking about Dalila Muhammad.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about for the world record team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. For the world record team, is only one of them going. One of those either Diggs. It's going to see how they run in the heats. So it's going to be either Diggs or Ellis. But I don't think that Muhammad is in the kind of race shape to put her on the 4x4 this year. So I think they're only going to stick to her with the hurdles.
I bet you that they will.
First, listen, remember, you know, Abby Steiner is in the picture. Last year there was no Steiner. This year there is a Steiner, and we cannot ignore a sub 49 leg. We just can't ignore it.
First of all,
let me ask you a question. You think the Jamaican women can break the 4x1?
We'll get there.
I mean, we're going to get there, but
absolutely. The record, not so.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think they can break it. They have the foot speed to do it, but do they have the brain to do it? That's a different story. But they have the foot speed.
First seconds.
Yes.
First seconds. Let me just rubbish your argument.
Okay.
Based on the schedule, I think Mo will be running the 800-meter final on the same day the 4x4 will be running.
It would be like the 4x4 final.
Yes. So
Okay.
Moo ain't running on that 4x4.
Okay, and
And
she
even
can
if
do that.
Moo, and
And the
even if Moo,
replacement is
Aki, what you did just say the finals?
yeah, the finals. And if the and even if Moo runs, we're not if even if Moo runs at 4x4, if she produces a 48-3 split, she needs to be tested. That's one. Two,
Why does she need to be tested?
because she's going to be stretching that 800-meter final
By
or from
who? She,
Ashley
by
and
who?
Ray and
by RG Wilson, your favorite girl, by
Okay.
by Mora of Kenya, by Hodgkinson of Great Britain.
No, Hodgkins is
Okay.
not in. Hodgkins is not in that stratosphere. She's not.
So
Tell me
that's
about Ajay Wilson. Sure.
So that's a first. So that's a
I
first.
have
thing.
Ajay
All right,
available.
so the women's 800-meter final will be run at 8:35 p.m. and then the 4x4 will be run at 9:50 p.m.
Yeah, so she probably won't run it. Okay.
Okay.
But then again,
And they
we
were
were saying
factoring that she has not been in the best shape this season either. You know?
Thank you. That's another argument as well. Like she has not been in sub 49, sub 50 shape in the
Who
400
said-
meters this season.
she's not been in what?
Sub 50 shape. She hasn't run a sub 50 this season.
How much 400?
Yeah, but we also have to understand that she doesn't really run the 400 that often for us to know that.
Thank you. But what I'm saying,
Yeah,
we're not. The
Bro,
thing about that last year,
Bossman, listen. Hold on, Akil. Last year, remember, she left Texas A&M, right? She left Texas A&M. All of the people them are you are big up, say go win 4x4 for Jamaica. The Cherokee Youngs of the world have to kiss I think Moo Spikes. All day, every day. What I'm
By the
saying
way,
is that
she's still
I think
training
Moo,
with.
I think Moo can run a 51 leg and the USA still break that record. That is how prolific they are.
No. Let me address something. So last year at the Olympics, Sydney McLaughlin run 49.96. Alistair Felix run 49.5.
Alistair Felix shouldn't be on that really.
We're not Alison. Delilah Mohammed run 48.9.
Okay.
And Moo ran 48.3. The time was 3 minutes 16 and 80 something.
Okay.
That was
repeat the time for Sydney McLaughlin and tell me the
49
leg she ran for the
first
US.
leg.
All right, that is very impressive coming from the blocks.
Okay, 49.96.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say to you is that they run the times that they run last year.
Okay.
And they ran 3 minutes 16.8. That is still 1 second slower than the world record set by the East Germans.
Okay.
We are saying that they're going to decimate that world record.
What you have to understand is that Kems is also saying, remember, Kems believe that Sydney herself alone will be improving in the 400 by a full second. So all of that will.
Yeah. Wait.
Right.
All right, good.
Akil,
let me make the point. Wonderful. So Sydney improves, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have Moo.
But
we
you
don't
have
know
Abby
we don't know the format Delilah Mohammed is in. Alistair Felix certainly not in the same shape, and we don't know if Talita Diggs is going to be in the same shape that Alistair Felix was in the 4x4.
Akil, listen. Akil,
if you are going to bring up the fact that Abby Steiner ran 48.9 at the NCAA, 48.9 split in the NCAA, then you have to take into consideration that Cherokee Young and Stacey Williams have run sub 49 splits faster than what Abby Steiner ran at the NCAA.
So hold on, Akil, hold on. Let me stop you now. So since I'm going to bring Cherokee into this, let me bring in Britton Wilson without mentioning at all. Britton Wilson whop up Cherokee skin. So since I'm bringing that, we're bringing Wilson.
Like Akil.
But what I'm saying to you is that what I'm saying to Kims is that you may have Brittany Wilson, you may have Abby Steiner, you may have Sydney McLaughlin and Talita Diggs. I'm saying to Kims that team. First of all, I still don't think that team is going to beat our Jamaica team. But that team is not decimating that world record. No way, shape,
Here
or
we
form that
go
team is
once
decimating that
again,
world
live from
record.
Mr. Romano. Here we go.
Listen,
No way that
brother,
team
there
is
is listen,
somewhere.
listen, there
Akil,
is
you know Cherokee personally?
listen,
No, I don't know Cherokee
listen,
personally.
there is one thing when you know we want to be patriotic, and there's another thing where we're just being ridiculous now. Right now, we're being downright ridiculous. There is
How are
this,
we? We know how are we being downright
hold on, I'm gonna
ridiculous
tell you how you're
when
If
being
that
you are
record is
saying
Akil, if that record is broken, it will be by the Americans.
no, but what I'm saying is, and I'm saying that world record is not going to be broken.
like last year,
It's not going to be broken.
Last year they had even Sherika Jackson. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the
Yeah,
Americans
Sherry
won
Karan last year. Yeah.
by about 50 meters they won last year by. Like it was such an easy run for the Americans. You think this Jamaica team going to challenge them? Like, let us be serious.
This Jamaica team is strong. This Jamaica team has 2 sub 49 split runners in their team, and those 2 athletes are not even our strongest.
Like, listen, how much did Cherokee Young come at the NCAAs?
Second.
How much did who else is on it? How much did Stacey and Williams come in the NCAAs?
Stacey and Williams, I think a 5th or 6th, and she's not even running for Jamaica.
Okay, listen,
but it still doesn't change the fact that it still doesn't change the fact that at Texas relays, both Cherokee and Stacey and Williams run 48 splits.
Okay.
And you are bigging up Abby Steiner.
Yeah,
like
because Abby Steiner is far a better 400-meter runner than both those.
Says who?
Easily.
Says who? How can you come to a conclusion she has never raced them over 400 meters?
Well, I don't remember. What was the split?
So all right, Kems.
Hold on, 11.
Sure.
Hold on, my boss. Let us look in that same 4x4. Remember, they ran the same 4x4 at the NCAAs. Can you tell me Cherokee Young split in that 4x4? Tell me what we ever say. Go ahead. What's Cherokee?
I can't tell it. I can't tell the split.
All right, so I'm gonna make a bit of research. Tell me Cherokee Young split. Tell me Stacey and Williams split, and then tell me Abby Steiner split. I remember Abby Steiner. Abby Steiner was coming from about 6th or 7th place in that 4x4. So I could take all those splits into consideration, and then we'll talk. Now, to your point about the 4x4 relay, if you are going to tell me, say, the Americans cannot break that 4x4 relay record, I'm going to tell you that, hey, the Jamaicans can't break the 4x1 relay record. Then.
Foolishness.
Why? Why is it foolishness? Why did Jamaicans?
Foolishness. We're not foolish with foolishness because the American team has the American team gotten stronger since last year.
Yes.
How have they gotten stronger since last year?
Sydney got faster.
Sydney got fast against Wales.
Abby Steiner have a faster split than who was on that? There was a girl. Sydney. Abby Steiner have a faster split than Alison Felix. Then they're going to what the girl name again? Levon, you just mentioned. Give me her name again.
Brittany Wilson.
Brittany Wilson. And then anybody else you want to add for the 4th.
But what I'm trying to tell you, Kent, is that if you're going to bring up Brittany Wilson and Abby Steiner's name, you also have to respect Cherokee.
No, but that never come to your point, Akil, because the same Cherokee talking about Britain beat her on a 4x4 leg. So what are you talking about, bro?
Not only beat her, demolish her on the 4x4 leg.
Why?
Not only beat her on the leg, you know, she demolished her on that leg.
I think the record.
I don't want to shout in and say that.
I think the record can be broken. I'm not so sure if I will say it will definitely go, but I think it can be broken.
No, but I'm saying,
I don't think it's going to be broken.
Akil, you don't think no American can break any record? That's all right.
That's not true.
But Akil, what I'm
Sydney was going to break hers.
Akil, because that is a given. Like, it's Sydney, it's a given. But if it's marginal, you don't think so at all. You prefer to say no, them can't break it than they can.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, Akil, is if you're going to look at such a talented pool for 4x4 runners for America, then again, I'm saying that why you believe that the Jamaicans can break the 4x1 record when last year at the Olympics was their perfect opportunity to do so?
What do you mean by something? Because the Jamaican women this year have gotten faster.
Hold on. Elaine
alone, we don't know get faster enough.
So far, Elaine hasn't gone faster.
Yeah, so far Elaine hasn't gone faster.
Shelly neither.
Shelly
Shelly
there about in terms of
there
last
and
year.
thereabouts.
Yeah, but she
Sharika
did not
gotten
go fast.
faster.
Last year she
So,
would have already got
so
60
technically she hasn't gone faster either.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we
Sharika's
talking
gotten
about?
faster.
No, with
Sherry has
Sharika.
gone faster.
With
Kemba
Sharika.
has
And
got
It's
Kemba
only
is faster
Kemba
than
Nelson
Brenna
is faster.
Williams. And
Kemba
Brenna
now,
Williams has gotten
Kemba
faster
run
as
it.
well.
Kemba is going to run it, and Brianna has gotten marginally faster. So not much difference.
Kemba going to
So there's
final
not
too.
much
Kemba is
difference.
not going to be in the final.
Who said that? Who said that?
Brianna will be starting the final.
Who said that?
Because them said Brianna is
Who
the
said that?
starter.
No, who said it?
Who said it? The news has been floating
Them
around that they're going to
already
stick to the same four.
exactly.
And I
it's
don't have a problem with it.
They already
I
said
don't have a
that they
problem
found the
with it.
perfect starter in Brianna
Yeah, I don't have a
Sticking
problem
with
with that.
because they were struggling for a
Let me
starter.
ask you a question. Sticking with the same four also means sticking in the same format?
Probably
Yeah,
more than
Christian
like
and
more
them
than
guys,
likely.
they lost
With Ilya now, they go run with it Brenner again with the
All right. Hear what? We're going to get there because we're going to talk about the 4x1. But let's finish up on this 4x4. So I'm saying that I don't think the record can be broken, but will it be? I don't know. And you strap them and saying that someone need to virtually burn that shirt up Kim's back. And Michelle up there was saying that Kim support USA in track.
The only thing else?
That's England in cricket and England in football. Notice the trend. So Kim has
With-
no loyalty, no patriotism.
All I'm
The only-
saying is that if we're gonna make a big excitement about Brittany Wilson and Abby Stanley, we have to make that same
Akil.
excitement
I'm already
about
past that, Akil. I'm not going down that. I'm talking about world record. And you said that it was broken, so we're still talking about that.
Okay.
Good. Now let's focus on world records now. 4x1 for women. Do we legit believe that it will be broken? I will soon get in.
Everybody believes so, but it's a formula. Everybody believes so, Levon, but it's a
All right.
format.
All right,
It
listen.
can be broken. It can be broken.
All right, let's say this, and this is me being. Let me preface my comments by saying I'm being fair, I'm being objective. In order for the record, so I've seen Shelley and Fraser ran. I think Shelley need to run the backstretch. I think she needs to run the backstretch.
Agreed.
Agree.
Right. I think she needs to run the backstretch. Obviously, I think Brianna needs to start. Right. And I know, Kemba Nelson come this at trials, blah, blah, blah. Right now, placing no matter. Right now, we're trying to look for the best fit.
Best team.
We want the best four who can get the button around the fastest possible way. And the safest, of course. So I'm thinking Brianna to Shelley to Sherry to Ilian. That is what I want to see.
That's my team too.
Right?
But I can't go against that one.
Because I believe that based on that 21.55, I'm gonna see Sherika run that bend that I saw her. The curve, I'm gonna see she run.
And just imagine that she could have run it better.
Yeah,
because if you realize, she wasn't hugging it close. She was basically in the center of the track.
Yeah, I want to see her.
I disagree still, though. I think Elaine should run the curve. I think she's our best curve runner.
Hey, look here. Let's say any one of 3 and 4 can go anywhere. But I agree that 1 and 2 should be Brianna and Shelley. 3rd and 4th leg. Me not go argue with anybody who going to say 1 for run. The 1 and 1 should anchor the other. I won't argue with Ilya and Sherika.
I will say
it should be Brianna and Shelley.
I will say though, at the NCAAs, Kemba Nelson did run a blistering leg. I'll give her that.
What leg she ran at the NCAA?
If I'm not mistaken, she ran the backstretch. I think she ran the second leg, and it was absolutely.
All right, so she can run that in the heats.
Yeah, in the heats. But I think Brianna, as I think having a fast starter. And I think by the time
first leg.
What you guys talking about Kemba though possibly not running, and where it is possible, fine. Will they stick to the team, irrespective of how well Kemba performed in the 100-meter finals?
Who you are
I'm
going
not
to take out to put in
I am
Kemba?
not a fan of Kemba, you know, but
You can't take out your best starter.
Akil, so
Kemba is a
Akil.
great starter too.
Akil.
All right.
Not
One,
better than Brianna, though.
the three women are safe. Ilian, we already know that Ilian Shelley, and Sherika, they are safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said that Brianna is the perfect starter. So why you going to do? Remove Brianna for Kemba?
Yeah, Odian.
Remove certain for uncertain?
So Odian, this is what I'm saying, right? I understand your point, but on a relay, at your 100-meter performance, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I want to know about cohesiveness. I want to know about, if I'm going to put Brianna on a starting leg, I know exactly what I'm getting from Brianna on a starting leg.
Put it this way, Kems. Any other position, anybody can maybe run different positions. But to me, in a relay, starting should be a specialist position. I don't know how anybody else see it.
All right.
Vibes, eh?
Huh?
Carlin Walker, why Elaine and Sherry?
I don't believe. You see, for the person saying that Elaine is the best curve runner, I don't necessarily believe that they genuinely think so. I just believe that they just genuinely don't want her to anchor.
Oh, then I am saying
yes,
it.
Lebron.
And I honestly believe that she's been asked that, if same Sherika did run a brilliant curve in that 200-meter at trials, that would have been 21.4. It wasn't a brilliant curve, bro. She could have hugged the inside of Berlin better than she did.
21 what?
21.4.
Yo, stop the madness. Sherika is not.
So you have to tell me if it's something else because I'm an opinion boss. Don't do it. Don't
no,
get like you tonight.
Sherika is not running no 21.4, but like 21.4 is not no joke time in a boss. You can't tell me say, you can't tell me say 21.54, but not no 21.4.
21.4.
No, she was not running the 21.4.
I don't
she wasn't going below 21.5. Matter of fact, 21.55 is so impressive as it is already.
Like level, I'm not gonna say argument of madness, but what I'm saying is,
well, that's what I did. No. Don't go and try sidetrack it. You're just saying madness, so no can't do that.
No,
21.55 is impressive as it is already.
No, 21.4.
She made big. Is that like
is
any mistake?
Absolutely insane.
There were things in the race that she could have improved on, and after the race, since has only come tell me the same thing about Helena and whatnot, Sherika herself said it after the race that there were things in the race that she could have done better that she never executed properly. She herself said it.
So basically, so you're saying, Levon, if at Eugene on the fast track, if she hugs up the curve like you think she should, then we can expect a 21.3.
I'm not going to say that, but I think it's possible.
And then by then she might need to run the curve.
Yeah, I think it's possible. But let's focus back at the matter at hand. Elaine is a better curve runner than Sherika. Yes.
Well, listen, this is your opinion, boss. I disagree. I think especially this season, I think Sherika is a better curve runner than Elaine. And I think for the 4x1, again, in order for us to get the world record, because I'm Jamaican every time, I'm just an objective one. So, in order for Jamaica to get the world record, I think it has to be that way. Can they get it another way? Absolutely, of course. Can they get it your way, Levon? Absolutely. But I believe that I want to see Sherika on the third leg. I want to see Elaine on the glory leg and the anchor bringing it home for us. That's all. But I think Carly made a comment, Levon. I don't know if I can find it back. I want to know why she believed that Sherika and Elaine can't exchange buttons. Is there a rule against that? Like, what is the reason why they can't exchange buttons? They both mess up the exchange in 4x2. Yeah.
8 years ago. Okay.
Then why Sherika would be well, I'm not sure if it's the same person who said that then, because I was gonna ask them why then would Elaine be suited for the curve if they want Sherika to anchor. And that's nonsense. I think they are grown women and they need to get beyond that.
Kems, if Jacko breaks the record, would you promise to eat that shirt on alive? Absolutely. And I'll put some syrup on it and mix it up with something. I'll cut it up and I'll eat it on this live.
I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah. So what Kems have to say first, because I was gonna ask about another event.
All right, so Sheikh is saying that when Sharika runs 21-4 at the World Championship, I'm not gonna realize that she could have run it. She just needs a better curve.
Why?
Jerome McCarthy saying that I don't know if you guys realized, but Sharika's start has improved greatly.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say great, but it has gotten better. Yeah.
Quick question. I've almost forgot 2 events that we should look out for world records. One is it's a given. Other one, it can happen, but it's maybe a long shot. So the first one is the men's shot put. That can happen, and the other one is the men's discus.
Those 3 dudes up there, man, they're going crazy.
They have been they've been very impressive. I think the world record is 74.
It's 74?
Let me check.
If it's 74, it's not going. They're throwing at 71, not getting 74. But that's Fire saying that Shelly and Elaine always have the smoothest pass to each other in the relay. They should always pass to each other. Okay. Now, all right. Before I move on to the big one, here's Pierre saying that Kems, I can agree to give Elaine the button to take home, but to say anyone run a better bend than the WLP champion, no boss.
Okay, again, you guys are entitled to your opinion. I just believe that, probably is my bias, but from me I watch Elaine till now. I want to see her bring home that button across the line.
Yeah, it's just all out there for me as well. I'm thinking like I've seen Shelly run first leg in 08. I've seen Shelly run the backstretch in 09. I've seen she run the third leg last year.
Yes, it's based on that why I don't want to see her the anchor.
Yeah, why you can't have the fastest woman never got a chance to anchor? Yeah. At one point in time, we move Asafa Powell from the anchor to put you in there just because we want to see the fastest man alive anchor. Come on.
Yeah. I think, listen, and Levon probably shake your head at it and so, but these are things that plays in athletes' mind, right? Obviously, it's team first, but there comes a point in time where I'm the fastest woman in the world right now. Give me a chance to anchor. Give me a chance to bring it to. Yeah, give me a chance to bring it to.
Not even one chance of anchoring.
No, man.
That makes no sense.
Who hasn't anchored?
Elaine has never anchored to make a national team. Even if she never anchored for once.
And maybe there's a reason for that.
No, there's not a reason because they've never seen fail before.
I think it's Elaine fans that are pushing this narrative.
The fact that it hasn't happened indicates to me that there is a reason.
The reason there is a reason. That's the reason.
Is the reason valid? That's a different
more than likely.
No.
I don't think the team would just get up and make that decision.
What do you think would be the reason, Ryan?
Don't think the team would just get up and make that decision without it being a reason behind it.
Yeah, I think so.
You know Jamaica. Then if you think so, they won't make a decision like
said that Sharika cannot take the baton. No, she don't know how to pass a baton. That's track fan. And then the person was saying that they would like to see the team construct Brianna to Sharika, to Elaine, to Shelly. And I'm saying, no, you just say Sharika can't pass button. So as long as Shelly anchors, it's fine. So it's you guys just create this argument for Elaine not to anchor. That's what I think.
I'm asking a question. Which one more important? Elaine anchoring or getting the world record?
Why can't both things happen at the same time?
Yeah. Why can't?
All right, if we can get the world record to 30,
is it that important for Elaine to anchor?
Well,
Shelly and Fraser for Sharika to anchor. That's the question.
Shelly and Fraser and Veronica Campbell war over who are gonna anchor this, who are gonna anchor that. Listen, anchoring is a big thing, boss, in a relay.
Karen Stewart anchored the team before in 2009. She did in 2012. She ran the backstretch. She ran the third leg. Why can't we diversify Elaine's?
So I'm asking a question. My question to you guys, since I went there. All right. So again, I have Elaine as the better curve runner. I have Sharika as I'll probably say the second best in a way, but let's say we run them in that order in terms of Elaine being on the curve and then Sharika on the anchor. We can get a world record of say 39. With the exchange that of switching the order, knowing that Sharika is not as good as Elaine on the anchor, I end up with a record of 40. Which one is the right?
All right. So this is it. So, all right. Let me answer your question first, and then let me rebut it. Okay. So obviously I'm going to take the 39, right? Obviously I'm going to take the 39. However, I don't believe that Elaine running the third leg and Sharika running the third leg would be such a great difference where you get 39 and 40.
One is superior to one, fam. One is superior to one.
There's not a great difference.
I agree with that.
One is better than one.
It's not Brianna and
I agree
Elaine.
with that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a difference where you say, oh, if Elaine run the third leg for sure 39, and if Sharika for sure 40. No, I think we can run both and get the same time. But again, I just believe that.
Would you trade a faster time? Would you trade a faster time for
I already answered that
just
question.
to appease your what you
I already
want?
answered that question, but it's not me alone, boss.
Yeah, that's what your audience want.
Elaine,
my thing is this.
Elaine fans. That's what
not
Elaine
my
fans
point.
want. It's
My thing is this, win the gold medal first.
Keep on saying
With
that's
the
what
goal-
we want, but that's what everybody else want for Elaine not to anchor too. That's what
I'm
we're
sure
saying.
I don't
What
care
is wrong
about
with
who
the
anchor and who ship. Win the gold medal first is my
I'm not the
priority.
record. Simple. I don't care who want anchor. The simple
I've seen,
run the race.
I've
Run the
seen
race to
Veronica
win.
Campbell Brown.
I believe don't fix what is not broken.
I've seen Veronica
Yeah.
Campbell Brown third leg, and I've seen
Yeah. All of that happened in the past. But I'm saying no, do not fix what is not broken.
But Ryan, you're
You
trying
don't
to
have
fix what is not
Oh,
broken.
so what is not
No,
broken?
I
on
have-
the back stretch.
Stick Elaine on the back
If
stretch.
you don't, if you don't have
All right.
to,
One at a time. Sure.
Yo, we can't. Where you still live on? When I hear you.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
that talk one time a while ago, man. So one at a time.
Oh, okay.
hold on there, man. But Shelly has run backstretch more than she has run the curve, hasn't she?
No, she has run the backstretch twice. She has started twice. I can tell you, 2008 she started when the team actually messed up. 2012 she started when Bartoletta killed her 2 times. Backstretch twice, anchored twice, third leg once. She has been diverse.
So that's what I said. She run the backstretch more than she run the curve.
Yeah, so, but Ryan, your argument
More than
is.
one.
Your
Hold on,
argument
the top curve, not the lead. Okay.
Hold on.
All right. So
I have a question.
what I'll say on this, and I think we're going to move on because we have the 100 meter. We know that we're going to take a good while on that one. So what I'll say is that I don't care about the other as long as whether Sharika or Helene is an anchor on business. Why? I don't know if these 4 ladies will be running as fast as they will next year. So we have the best chance to break this record right now. So while they're in
Thank
top
you very
shape,
much.
break the record and that's it.
So, Levon, I'm going to ask you a question. You asked me once, and I'm going to ask you one. All right? So, we have seen Sharika anchored, right? That's a question. We have seen Sharika anchored, and it has not brought us. It brings us a gold medal, but it don't bring us the record, right? So, wouldn't you, as a coach, wouldn't you say, probably because Ryan is saying if it's not broken, don't fix it, and he prefers to win the gold medal, and if the record come after, then you get.
Hold on, it's because Shelly Anchor make we never get the record.
And-
Did she run 20? Did she run 40.85? Did the team run 40.85 when she anchor?
I'm talking about Sharika anchoring. Where you say Shelly? I'm not talking
You
about
said,
Shelly.
didn't you say Shelly?
I said
No,
Sharika.
it's Sharika.
I said Sharika.
Okay.
So
She wanna
Levon,
get
so
attack, Shelly. That's why.
in a situation like that, Levon, wouldn't we say no? Just put on your coaching hat. Wouldn't we say no? Well, probably let us try something a little bit different and see if it can work out for us better and yield better results.
So I'm going to answer to that now. So as a coach, I've already tried something different. I've put Shelly on the backstretch. Elaine never ran a good backstretch last year.
It's
So,
not new.
I
She
will
has
make a change.
2009 level. It's not new. Shelly running the backstretch is not new. It's not new.
Shelly should run the backstretch.
Yeah, she should.
Brother,
But I'm saying
it's like you argue from an Elaine standpoint and just listen.
no, but I'm
to
just
you.
making you. I'm
You
just
said as a
getting
coach,
the
we're going to
right
try
thing
it.
in your brain.
Well, I'm a bad man. Well, I know. Ken, that's a question. What happened last year? Wouldn't I say I tried something different? So that's what I'm putting across. I'll switch the other and I'll put Shelly on the back stretch. Isn't that something different that I'm doing?
It is. Okay.
Come on,
All right,
the 1 minute, man.
All right, we can move on.
I have a question. All right. So, do you guys think that if Oblique and year one runs the 10-7, that persons are
9-7.
saying that he may run, or 9-7 that they may run, and Akeem improves his PB to like a 9-8. All right. Do you think that we could break the men's 4x100 meter world record?
No.
Okay.
No.
Akil, for the fact say even formulate a question in that manner, like no. Like
The men's
no.
world record safe. USA not broken, we not broken, nobody not broken.
USA, hold on.
No,
USA not breaking the record.
Okay.
Don't tell me for hold on. There's no hold on here.
Why is USA not breaking the record?
Because
Why is the
they're
USA
not
breaking the record?
they're not good enough right now.
Why is USA breaking the record? Listen.
Why are they breaking the end?
Listen.
And don't tell me about time. They're not good enough right now to break that record.
Why are they not good
I
enough?
said it. Because they're not good enough.
What about them make them not good enough?
What about
Alright,
them is good enough? You tell me what about them is good enough.
Let's do a comparison. When Jamaica ran that 36.84,
Nestor Carter and Michael Freighter and that team in the boss.
yeah, but what time was Nestor Carter running? 9.78.
No.
Nestor Carter from the blocks. All right, so let's get to it. Nestor Carter from the blocks. So on this current USA team would beat Nestor Carter from the blocks.
Right now?
Nah, that's what
Christian Coleman easily. Christian Coleman
Stop your foolishness, man. So easily. Stop your foolishness.
Why wouldn't Christian Coleman beat Nestor Carter easily?
Nestor at the time was running 9.8 something.
978.
Nestor that time was running 9-9. 2012
Nestor was running
9.8. I think Nestor was 9.86 at the time.
At that time was running 9.9, boss. Don't tell me what you think.
He was not running 9-9.
At that time, he was running 9.9. Christian Coleman would demolish Nestor Carter out of the blocks.
He wouldn't demolish him. He wouldn't demolish him, but I can get the point that Christian Coleman would have beaten him.
And then let us go on the backstretch now. I'm putting Mr. Curley on the backstretch against Michael Freighter. That is another 9.7 versus a 9.9 again.
But not by the argument that because Gatling was a 9.7.
You know, Kevin, you're behaving like you don't understand that relay is a different dynamics than individual.
Yep.
No, but
so you're speaking like a rookie right now.
Levon brought the comparison up to me. Say who on the USA can compare with Nestor Carter, and I'm telling him Christian Coleman. Then we move on to the backstretch. So
but you're using time. You're using time as your guide. To say, because that him run that, and him run that, so that means him going to run that. And him going to win that.
But Ryan, let's continue use it, Ryan, no problem. Let's continue use it.
Listen, based on the setup.
So hold on, Kims. So, yes, Kurt, I got bone up Michael Freighter on the backstretch, right?
Yeah.
Now, I could go to the curve.
And I think they're saying that they want to put Noah Lyles on the curve.
No, you're mad. Sorry.
That's what they say. That's what I see. That's what I see floating around.
We see the curve.
That's what I say. I think they say they want to put Noah Lyles out there. That's what I see.
So listen, you see that World Record team that Jamaica had barbecue chicken, as you'd say, for you and Blake and against Noah Lyles. Okay. Barbecue chicken.
I think I'll tell you this: if the USA gets the button around, that record will be broken. If USA get the button around, listen. Listen to phone opinions, on the campus. I believe, listen.
But the rubbish man opinion, someone can rubbish your one too.
Of course, you guys are free to rubbish it. Absolutely. I take no offense to it. But if the USA gets the button around, the Jamaica world record is gone. It will
stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Listen, the Jamaica world record Will
Can't take this
Vigor.
thing for joke now, you know.
I'm not
but
taking it for joke. Why am I taking it for joke?
Not because they're in America. Not because they're in America earning American dollar mean you have to say them are going to win. Them not going to fire you, Kems. They're not going to fire you. I can guarantee you.
But my
You won't be fired.
question
know
to
what?
you, Kims, what would make that USA team that you just said a while ago faster than an Oblique and a Yuan Blake running 9.7
Yo.
and a Akeem Blake running 9.8? What would make that
Yuan
team
Blake,
faster than?
boss, you're telling me hypotheticals. Yuan Blake is not running 9.7.
No, but
Oblique Civil is not. Oblique Civil is not running 9.7. Let us use things that are actually happening at this current
No,
moment.
but I'm saying to you that's why I
All right,
asked the
so
question.
if you're using what is happening at this point in time, Christian Coleman is running 9.9 right now.
Sure, exactly, and that is why he will be starting. Give me the starter. Give me the gunshot out of the blocks. I don't want him on any other leg right now because he's not in superb form. So give me him as a starter. You're muted Odian if you ask something.
No, I live down the back straight away.
I like
Curly.
Curly. I like Curly on the back stretch. I like Curly.
No alliance for the third leg.
Yeah.
But
Bramwell
my,
bring it.
And Bramwell bring it to him. Listen, I am telling you right now.
I disagree as well.
I'd put Knighton on the curve.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
my thing is that sorry about that. And then my thing is that Kems, I'm just highlighting the hypocrisy in your statement.
Okay.
Because if you are going to say that I'm saying rubbish when I said that if Yuan Blake and Oblique Civil run 9.7 and Akeem Blake runs 9.8, then that team cannot touch the world record. And you're saying that USA team can break the world record.
No, because
that's hypocrisy.
Listen, Akil. You're telling me if this happen. Listen, Trayvon Bramwell have run 9.7 this year. Fred Curley have run 9.7 this year. Listen, Christian Coleman, as Levon alluded to, have run 9.9 this year. These are things that have happened. I don't want you to come on this program and tell me if this happened or if that happened. Don't tell me that.
But no,
So tell me who run 9.6 now. Because when we did break the world record, we had a 9.6 run in our team.
Yeah,
so tell me who run 9.6 now. That may have it fair.
No, man. But then, as we said before, you have if they were supposed to run in accordance to what we expect them or what they see that they could run, you have 2 9.7 man, and you have a 9.8, and you have a 9.8 person. So that's why I was saying that them can literally challenge it.
Akil, I can run 9.6. You think that make me run 9.6? Absolutely not. Right? Yuan Blake cannot run 9.7. I have to see it to believe it. I'm not going to put him there. I see Akeem. Hold on now. I see Akeem Blake struggling to run him 9.95, going all out. I can't put him at 9.8, boss. Like, let us talk about realistic things. Let us not just try and hold on. Let us not try and just create something in order for make yourself feel good about a relay. Let us talk about
all right. All things being equal, Jamaica won't win the relay and USA won't break the record.
But what I'm saying to you, Kims, I'm just highlighting the fact that when I stated that when I asked the question earlier, you're rubbish, saying that is rubbish.
Yeah, rubbish because those guys are not.
But then you're gonna say that this USA team right now.
Wow.
As things stand.
Hold on, boss. I have some breaking news, boss. Hold on.
All right, so Chatman saying that breaking news, Nigeria was suspended from PED GW1516 found in his system. This modifies how the body metabolizes fat. He was notified upon his arrival in Eugene.
I wonder. Well, thank you, Trap Diamond, for giving us that wonderful breaking news and stopping Akil from telling me that Yuan Blake can run 9.7.
No,
look here. Them 9.7 something. We're not see them something happening. But I could just start. Logical. Let's just talk logical here.
Please.
The favorites to win that gold medal in the 100 meter would be USA, assuming them get the baton round, which they don't normally do very well. But they are not going to break the world record. They will run 37 something if them lucky.
I'm saying
37, high 37, low 37s if them lucky. And Jamaica can get a silver medal.
Like
I could just start.
No.
Like listen,
The
like
national
listen.
record
You know
is
what- you know what-
37.04, the old world record. That's the
No man,
national
37. It's 3710. It looked like the 3704 has been
3704.
counted.
That's what.
It was
that's their-
3704, man.
No, it was the 3704.
3710, then 3704, then 36.84.
No man, the USA ran 3704.
Hold on, we broke the record
Look like-
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we lowered the
Yeah,
record
we
to
got the
704, when we broke the world record, the Americans equal our old world
Yeah.
record.
But
Right.
but I'm telling you that it looked like something happened because that time hasn't been ratified. Or it has been removed off the books. Because when you look at America's national record now, it's the
right, hold on.
3710.
Okay.
Look like something happened. But what I'm just highlighting.
Well, whether ratified or not, they ran that, right?
What I'm just highlighting, Kims, what I'm just highlighting is the fact that you are quick
When
to
was
rubbish.
it that Gatlin got the drug, the second?
Oh, so it was
drug ban?
gay actually.
It was gay, yeah.
So they're saying that the 3704
Yeah,
was
yeah. Something.
positive.
I remember somebody got drug ban. Yeah, you're right.
Then
What I-
Gate test positive and you and deal with him some on the third leg. Crazy.
Ken,
Go ahead, Akio.
Kims, what I'm just highlighting the fact that you were quick to rubbish the fact that a team with 2 10-7 and 1 sorry not 10-7 9-7 and 1-9-8 couldn't break the world record versus the USA team. That's all I'm highlighting.
No, but Akil, I wasn't rubbishing that what you were saying. I was rubbishing the 9.7 argument because
you were rubbishing that.
Yes, it makes no sense for us to put people in situations that we know that they are not in. So I'm not going to come up with. Listen, it's like me coming here and say, "Hey, listen, guess what? Christopher Taylor. If Christopher Taylor run 43 on that 4x4, if Nathan Allen run 43, if Donkey Man run 44, or probably we in business to get a silver or something. No, I'm not going to do that
But
because
Johan
those things are things that probably won't happen.
That's why I said if, because Johan Coach says that he can run 9-7. Glenn Mills said that Oblique can run 9-6.
They never say when. They never say when.
I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about what their coach said.
I know what
That's
the
why-
coach
that's
said,
why-
but the coach never give a timeline.
That's why I included the if, and then you guys rubbish that saying that world record not going to be touched, and then Ken's gonna say the USA are gonna break the world record.
Akil, as I tell you before, my coach can come tell me so I can do whatever I want to do. I don't
The
think
problem for the
honestly.
US will be chemistry. Like, you
Yes,
know, so
it's only chemistry. It's only chemistry and.
Brethren,
Kyle
how I
Lewis-
say this thing, just go out there with your 4 best runners as a Jamaican team and run your best race.
and try to get
Any
a
medal we get, we should be happy for that.
Yeah, man,
Absolutely.
long-
best
long
runners
down
and
the
the
case of
4
medal, you know.
fastest runners, is that right?
Huh?
What
And
you
you
say?
mean the 4 best runners are not their 4 fastest runners, right?
In a relay team,
Your
a
4
relay
best and not
should be
your 4
about your
fastest.
best. Your best.
Right.
So
and not
as
your
we
4.
talk about that,
Because your 4
me,
fastest might not be your
tell
4
me the
best.
4.
That's why I asked you, because I was going to go back to Kemba's point then.
I know that's what you're lining up to do. You need to catch me.
So
Okay.
tell me the 4. Tell me the 4 runners that you guys would have for the men's 4x1 and what order. I'm interested to hear that.
All right,
Alright,
oblique anchors.
Yeah.
Why oblique at anchor?
Brethren, you asked me for name the team. I'm name the team first now. John No Star. Oblique anchor. It's going hard. Johan can either back stretch or third leg.
Oh gosh.
I'm putting Kim's athlete on the back stretch.
Hakeem Blake
Who that?
is back.
No, I'm not put a keep on the back stretch. I
Bailey
start
Cole.
start. Huh?
Bailey Cole not in my
Cole.
team. None at all.
Bailey
I don't
Cole,
want
why
to
you talk about brother? Not Bailey Cole business.
I don't want to be Bailey
You're
Cole.
athlete. If I said
You're
you're
an
athlete, I'm
athlete.
talking about a different man. I'm talking about the judges, man.
Or Jelani
To be honest
Walker.
with you, I don't know who's starting. No.
Now use
Who
Akeem
you
Blake.
start with? Who do you start with?
For
Akeem.
me, I would start with Conroy Jones to Hakeem Blake to Johan Blake to Oblique Civil.
Conroy,
Adelian.
why you like that guy so much?
Other than we have the
It's
same.
not a matter about liking the individual.
He's a good kid though, Kems. Come
So
on.
Kems, where would you put Johan Blake, Kems?
Honestly, anchor.
Anchor, really?
Yeah, I don't think as a curve runner, I mean, one time him used to eat up the curve. I don't think that's the same Yohan anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
So
And
I
then,
would
you know,
put him.
some of the time him last on the back stretch.
Yeah, so I would put
And
him.
some of
I
the
would
time
put
them-
him. I would put him at anchor, and I would put Seville on the backstretch because
Must run
for
this straight away.
for majority of my time doing track and field, coaches always tell me the backstretch always have the bunch of gunman them. And this are the fastest people them always run the backstretch, right?
Yeah.
And
Akeem can manage a backstretch.
who?
Akeem Blake can manage a backstretch.
Nah.
You
I think
guys,
what would be
Akeem
good,
Blake.
Akeem, I
you
think
guys-
what would be good is to have the combination with the two Blakes passing to each other. I think they train together well. I think middle them, start with somebody, end with Seville, just middle them second and third. That's my opinion.
But Ryan, I'm curious. Why Seville anchor, Ryan? Why Seville anchors for you? Because you don't know anything about the chemistry, but you just
He's the
jump to
first.
Seville.
No,
anchor.
I mean, who anchored that Olympic? Seville, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And I think
So
he's
yes,
off.
Yeah.
I'm still going Seville on the anchor, but I don't disagree with putting him on the back stretch. Yeah, you make a good point there, so.
Yeah, I think.
Alright, so
I think.
yes, Fire saying that Connor Jones running 10 fat Kems and is a very good starter. Why Kems coming after Odi and putting Connor first as if there's a faster.
Come on,
Exactly.
Fire.
Thanks for my defense.
Come on, Fireheart. Odian is my boy. I'm not coming after him. I'm just asking him a question. I'm sorry if I come off a bit aggressive. I'm just asking him why does he feel like Conroy should start the relay? That's all
Yes.
I'm asking.
Yes, Chandler, what's great saying that Jamaica not get no medal in the relay unless other teams mess up the button.
I disagree with that.
KMT.
Yeah, we
Big
know.
time.
Wait, but wait, but I want to ask you guys a question. Based on Akeem Blake's race, how he runs 100 meters, you really don't think he can handle the back stretch? I think he's a very good top end speed runner.
But you know what I find very strange though is that the fact that we have been struggling for years in the 100 meters since Usain Bolt's departure, and now we have Yohan Blake in the world rankings up there. We have a Seville up there. We have a Akeem Blake up there. Why now can't we medal?
And that may say
Oh, you're talking to
Who said no time medal?
Some
Or
persons
somebody in
really
the-
can't medal.
Oh, sure. That, I mean, everybody here is saying we have a good chance at getting a medal.
Yeah,
Maybe
not the part
expected.
I'm talking now, you know.
Yeah, Jamaica have a good chance to get a bronze. They can fight for the bronze.
who is gonna run faster than Jamaica other than the US?
A silver will they get? Silver. Big me back
China
Brad, silver.
might.
I like Great Britain.
Japan.
I like
So why
Great
you
Britain.
guys continue the defending champions from last year? Well, not the defending,
Italy?
the team. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have
They're not
teams.
defending
normally-
champions.
You know, teams like China, Japan,
The
Yeah.
Olympic champion.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Italy now come up. Yeah, them team there have a fighting chance.
I can't believe this. Last year we didn't have no sub 10 runners on
We
that
didn't even
team.
potential
We ran
chance of getting
37
to the final. We didn't even
and,
chance
and,
of
Wow.
and we ran 37. Thank you, Chris Lynch. Beautiful. At least somebody agrees with me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that don't make you or Chris Lynch right.
Hold
That's
on, let me ask
serious,
you
man. That
a
don't make
caveat.
At least
Let
I'm
me
not
ask
the
you
Lone
here.
Ranger.
Like
Is Jamaica winning with USA finishing the race?
Yes.
All right, so Chris, answer that question. And then Akil answer as well.
you know, Akil, from you tell me say Jamaica women in the 4x4 can beat American women. I should already know say you're on some high perks tonight. Well, every night really. Every night you're on the perks. You know.
Okay.
But Chris Lynch already said Seville winning the 100 meter individual. Levon as well, and I don't know why. But I think Jamaica will fight for bronze. I think Great Britain all around has a good team. Remember last year I think they came on second or third. And they got disqualified at the Olympics because of somebody with them.
Yes, I remember. That's what I was going to tell you. I remember they lost one of the better athletes from last year. And one of the other guy that was part of the team, I don't think he is.
Was the guy what did test
Who got-
positive, right?
No, two of them is not a part of the team
That's
again, man.
CJ Uja.
Yeah, and what's the other I don't remember the next guy, but he was the one that he thought at the Uja. He said that he
But
can't forgive him because that was basically his only medal and the man losing medal, so the man saying can't forgive him for it.
I wouldn't forgive him either. Just like how I know
I
secretly, I know Usain Bolt have up Nesta Carter. Secretly.
That I never Nesta fault.
How for
Them they just want to get at ball. There's no way I can do
Precisely.
something. I can do
Precisely.
I agree.
something 4 years later and you charge me retroactively for it. That don't make no sense.
Why? But
As
how?
well.
That was just to get at balls. Them couldn't,
Again,
Quark on shirt.
Again, I disagree. I disagree.
You can
because-
disagree all you want, but that is the fact.
Yes, and I'll tell you why I disagree, because they have repeatedly do this with other athletes. Marion Jones have been running for years. When did they finally get caught up to Marion Jones?
No,
Because-
that is not the
You
same
can't
thing,
do
Kem. The thing that they found in Nesta was not on the ban list in 2008.
It
That's the
wasn't.
thing.
So what
That
you're
was
trying to do, the argument
so
we are
what-
trying to in here,
So why didn't they?
don't make
why
no
didn't
sense.
they-
Kems and eat
Firstly-
cheese now, and cheese is okay, right? And then all of a sudden you eat cheese already, and you go run on a race, and then tomorrow morning taste and you go put cheese on the ban list, and then go charge a fee because you eat it already.
Firstly, Marian Jones was never caught. She
Exactly.
confessed.
Obadele Thompson tell her to go confess.
All right,
So
so,
it-
so Kems, as a man that get banned on Facebook regular, Zane, that's me. So I tell me, say, yo, I say Facebook I dig up post and make call 4 or 5 years ago and I ban the things them say 4 or 5 years ago. You know, you never have no problem with it at that time.
At the time. Yeah.
We are justified.
You can't ban retroactively.
All right. So okay.
It's
So my
ridiculous.
question is okay. All right. Okay. So my question is, why didn't Jamaica fight for it?
They did. They
And they
did
lost?
twice. Remember, they appealed it as well, too. What are you talking about?
Okay. So I'm not understanding.
Nobody's understanding it. Nobody.
No, I'm not understanding, because if something wasn't banned, as Levon saying, at 2000 or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
no come forward, why was he banned for it? I'm not understanding that.
Just like how
Nobody.
we can't explain up until this
Nobody
day,
knows.
why is it that, just like how we can't explain until this day, why is it that you disqualify somebody from a race? All right, say for example, 2008 in the 4x1, Trinidad was promoted. Why is it that Marian Jones' disqualification did not move that somebody who got silver? Tanya Lawrence was the next best place, clean athlete in the race. Why wasn't she given the gold medal? Explain that, Kens.
Brethren, all this thing going on, them never want nobody to match up to Carl Lewis. America's supposed to have everything. Them never want an next triple with Carl Lewis. Me no know how else to explain it, Kems.
All right, before we get to the women's 100 meter, there's 128 people on the stream currently, and I don't think all of you guys have touched the like button on the stream as yet, so ensure that you do that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're probably new here for the first time, we go to all the newcomers and ensure that you hit that subscription button, do the right thing. Let's move on. Women's 100 meter. Record gone or record stays. The floor is all yours, guys.
I'd love if Aki will take on this one first, so we can
Sure,
drink
Aki,
more
go ahead.
No problem. Only one woman can break that world record right now, and it's Elaine.
Okay.
Only one woman. And for me, to be honest, this is my thing. Like, I'm not so crazy about the world record for the women's 100. I only have the world record being broken because I believe that it will take a world record to stop Shelly and Sharika from beating.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I have it broken. But to be honest, if it's not broken, it's not the end of the world for me. But yes, Elaine is the only woman for me who is going to below that world record.
All right.
All I'll say is, if Elaine breaks the world record, it look really bad on the GOAT. I'll say Stephen Francis, I'll say he's the GOAT. If no one say women sprinting, I think he's the GOAT at sprinting. I say women, men, whatever. I think he's the GOAT.
So how it look bad on him?
I think it would look really bad for him couldn't get Shelly under 10-7. Shelly got to Mr. Walcott and now she running 10-6 for fun. Couldn't get Elaine to break the world record, Elaine now train with Hosey and whoever else, and then she break the world record. It would just
How would
put,
that look bad though?
huh?
No, because he got
that
Elaine
look
to 10-5. He got
10-5
Elaine to
four.
10-5.
Uh-huh.
So how that no.
No, I'm
That's
just saying.
an unfair
No,
Okay,
statement.
come on.
no, you can't say come on, Levon. Listen,
That's
you
an
can't say
unfair
come on.
statement, though.
You can't say come on, Levon, because listen, it's just like I'll use a relationship analogy. It's just like you talk to a girl, brother, and you talking to her, she's very stagnant, like she's stagnant at particular. I'm talking about Shelly here. She's stagnant at a place. And as soon as she left you and start, or you left her, whoever left, and she start talk to her next dude, she just start flourish. It looks bad on you. It looks bad on you as a person.
Yeah, but Shelley has a run 10-6 at competitive. When I say competitive event, I mean like
Doing the
global.
runs.
No, but
She
Ryan,
run
that's the
those in
thing.
one-off races.
No, but it doesn't matter. She ran
So
one-off
until
races
she
under
does that-
Frano too.
Until she does that at a championship,
No. Why does she have to do it at a championship? She ran one-off races under
Yeah,
Frano.
I
Couldn't
agree
run
with you.
10-6 either.
That's true. For several
She
years.
couldn't run 10-6 under Frano in a one-off races either. So what I'm saying is that, listen,
Okay.
I'm not saying that Frano is not the GOAT coach, you know. He is the GOAT. But I'm saying it just looks a little bit bad. It looks
I
a
don't
little
agree with
no,
you.
but the fact that Elaine went 10-5, it can't look bad.
All right, look at
That is what I was going to bring
Alright,
up.
look at
She
this
went,
level.
she went like what?
Alright.
Okay, Shelley
record.
never did below 10-7 under Steve. Neither was Elaine dipping below 10-7 under him. And then Elaine went to 10-5.
All right, look at this level.
It can't look bad, no.
Look at this level. Look at this level. Athlete leaves Francis, finally breaks 10-7 barrier. That's one headline. Athlete leaves Francis, finally breaks world record. I'm not saying on the whole face of it, it looks terrible. But I'm just saying when you glimpse it, it look a little bit bad. It look a little bit bad.
But who got Elaine to that level? Let us say she broke it. Who got her to that level? For somebody else, maybe she can go somewhere else and broke it.
All right, so Kims, look at this now. So, athlete leaves Francis, runs sub 10.7. No problem. That same athlete that ran the 10.7 after leaving Francis, she got beaten by someone that ran 10.5. That has never been achieved by the man before. So running 10.54, that would basically throw that aside and say, okay, I never get you to run sub 10.7, but I get someone to run 10.5.
Okay.
No.
Fair.
Hold on. So I get the 10.54, which now means that I now have you on an upward trajectory, right? Going to a different meet now,
Sure.
in which you're going to bring in the people favorite argument. Going to Eugene, in which it was Eugene that ran the 10.54. And again, there are certain things in the race that could have pointed out that could have been better. And let's say the wind is better than it was then. Who knows? The record could be broken this year if she was still on this tutelage. So I don't think you'd feel away about that.
No, but
Lebron, the only issue I have though with the only little part I have with it though could have been. But the thing is, I start to get the feeling that if Elaine somehow breaks the world record, majority of the credit goes to Steven. But if she fails, majority of the fault goes to Darren.
That is exactly what I was about to say. Because now, if Elaine goes to this world championship and says she run 10.8, you know what he's going to say? Oh, she shouldn't leave Frano. Oh, as she leave Frano, she gets slow. So again,
yeah, but then again, what I'm saying is that this was the man who got her to 10.54.
That's cool. But again, if Elaine is going to get blamed for leaving him and start running quote unquote slower, then it must take some flack if she break the world record.
Just
under him. It must be a fair.
So how do you judge Elaine's coach down then if you're not gonna agree with that?
Right now?
Oh, so it gets back to
I'm just
right. So she will never be able to do any right then, basically.
All right. So hear what I'm going to say. And it might sound way or whatever not, but I don't see Elaine breaking the record.
And that's
There you
fine.
go. They say that.
And that's fine.
But don't tell
But-
me you don't give
Yeah,
me
that's the
credit.
thing. That's the thing. You know, I never said that she was going to. I
But
don't have her breaking the record.
No, I
But-
understand. That's fine. I would prefer to set up at that. My only argument is where you give the blame. You know me, I always tell people, success has many parents, failure is an orphan.
Yup. Big talk. Big talk. Yup. Big talk. That is absolutely true. Because I guarantee you, and everybody's waiting for it, especially if Sharika beat her in the 1 and the 2. Oh yeah, hey, Frano get as one gone and next one bam. Look what Frano do. And Frano get rid of Shelly, him have Ilian. Get rid of Ilian, him have Sharika. Frano will get all the praise. No problem, because he's indeed a great coach. But again, when other things happen, then we have to look at Frano. Why couldn't you get Shelly under 10-7? Why? Why is it that as soon as she got to Walcott, she's under 10-7? What is it that you were not doing? You must take some flack for that. As great of a coach as you are, you must have to look yourself in the mirror and say, damn, what is it that I wasn't doing? I saw Shakes down there said natural progression and all of that. But listen, Frano must could have done something. Forget Shelly, she was stuck at 10-7. So we must look at Frano and say, Frano, what's going on? What's up?
I think Frano doesn't care. I don't think.
I mean, obviously, I don't think he cares.
Listen what I'm about to say. All right, so what I'm about to say is that, all right, I personally believe that Elaine wouldn't have run 10.5 last year had Shelley not run 10.6. Why I said that, before you start asking what madness I'm talking, generally over the years, what we have realized with Frano is that he trains his athlete to beat whomever is performing better in terms of he make them peak for championships. So in that aspect, I don't think if Shelley wasn't running that 10.6, he didn't want to have run that 10.5. That's
just like how I also don't believe
Good point.
Just like how I also don't believe that Shelly and Fraser Price wouldn't have cared less to run faster than 1070 if it wasn't for Elaine on the circuit now. So people have stepped up and people come.
And you what I'll say too, if Elaine was probably over by Walcott running those 10.6 and Shelly was at Frano would have trained Shelly to beat Elaine.
But
I don't. So, one second, Akio. So listen.
No problem.
I don't think. Listen, I think both athletes at 100%. I just think Elaine is a more superior athlete to Shelly.
That is true.
Easily. So I don't think there's anything Frano could have done to make Shelly beat Elaine. I just think Elaine is just.
You don't know that, fam.
Listen, Levon. I don't know.
You don't
We're
know
talking
that.
about what we feel. So I am saying that I think Elaine is a much better athlete than Shelly. That's just what I think. So I think
but then it comes down to coaching, Kems.
Yeah, but all right, go ahead, Aki.
Yeah, but I disagree with the fact that Frano coach Elaine so she can beat Shelly. Or like if Shelly never run 10-6. I disagree with that. Hold on. A coach prepares his athlete to perform at optimum levels.
Agreed.
And if for optimum,
I think what you're saying is garbage, and I'm going to rubbish it.
How is it rubbish?
Let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying a coach trains an athlete to perform at optimum. Seeing?
Mm-hmm.
If stop the case, why is it that certain aspects of Shelly race that has, you can say, quote unquote, improve the latter part? Why is it that it didn't improve at that point in time? While she was.
Why is it that what?
Yeah.
Why is it that
it never improved? Could I just simply put it on the board that when you look at what other athletes were doing out there, it wasn't faster than what she was actually doing or anything of that sort. So he never needed to place much emphasis on sorting out the flaw that she had.
No. But let me. Would
it be a flaw though, because nobody else was doing faster? So would it be a flaw?
No, but let me correct you about that, Levon. Frano really tried to improve Shelly latter part of her race. It's just that it took a particular period of time for it to come together. It's not like he ignored it and said, "Oh well, them have to go catch you." No,
I never said ignoring. No, what I'm saying is that remember that you trying to help out something versus you placing much more emphasis on something is way different.
Yeah. But so all right. So this is the case, Levon, and this is not only track and field. This is life. In life, we all have a weakness. Nobody's perfect. So what you try to do as a coach is to strengthen those strengths and hide the weakness. Right? So that is us life.
All right, Kev, what is your PB again?
Oh, excuse me, Dolores Campbell. I run faster than 10.5, thank you. So I am qualified to talk about that. But anyway, what am I talk about Levon? So when you come to life, you have a weakness, Ryan have a weakness, me have a weakness, right? So what we try to do, we try to hide that weakness as much as we can. Frano understands that, hey, the weaker part of Shelly race is in the last part. Let me strengthen this start, and then by the time 90-95 meters, just try wall on as best as you can in order to get across the finish line.
I disagree with that.
All right, go ahead, boss.
And a legendary coach and a legendary athlete seeks to strengthen the areas that they are strong at, and strengthen the areas that they are weak at as well. So it's a mutual, like it's a progression.
I think
like
that's
it's
what
a
Kevin
holistic. No, that's not what he said. He said hide her weaknesses. A legendary athlete works on their weaknesses, not hide it.
No.
I'm gonna also say this. I think that part of Fraser Price's improvement in the latter part of her race, and for her to also overall improve her 100 meters, is the fact that the coach that she's working with now sees it fit, even if she doesn't intend to do 200, let her run a lot more 200 meters. Frano did not do that with because he wanted Elaine to always go there and run the 200. So when both
my question here though, why y'all coming down on Frano for not getting Shelley to run below 10.7? However, in the same season, when Shelley dipped below 10.7, Elaine went 10.5.
No, man, I'm not coming down on Frano.
I'm not coming down on Frano. I think I'm just making the point about the fact that Fraser Price, a latter part of her race, has improved, and why. That's all I'm saying.
I think you guys are ignoring the biggest. I think you guys are ignoring the biggest variable in all of this.
What's that?
Shoe technology. That's a big no. I
thought he was going to say the rest that they had, the 1 year that they had off.
No. Shoe technology.
Okay. Tell us. Okay. Akil, tell us about shoe technology, please. What about shoe technology? Tell us about it.
The shoes that they're running in now
make them faster.
Is engineered for them to run faster.
Okay, all right. Why is okay?
So that's the biggest variable.
Because Kems, remember that Nike came about with the same shoes a couple years back, you know, and it was thrown out because they said that no, because I think it was something in regards to the length of the spikes or something along that line, and I went back and made some alterations to it, and no.
But I have a question, Levon. Why is it that again these arguments are so silly to me? Because it coming like the same thing with Oregon track. Why is it that not all athletes are running fast in these spikes? Like I always ask these questions. Why is it that?
Of course, athletes are running faster in this spikes.
Hear me out. I think the biggest factor was the time they had off for COVID, especially Ilian with that Achilles.
I have said it before. Somebody said to me once that, oh, Dan, you're lucky your girl get the extension to the Olympics because she wouldn't win. Some say fair enough, it's a fair point. She would have won the Olympics, but you know what would have happened? The World Championship would have been held in 2021, and maybe Ilian would have had the first world double title just to say.
All right, so 150 people on the stream. Ensure that you like, ensure that you subscribe to the channel because I don't think the like has matched up as it. So ensure that you guys.
Okay, all right. Let us. What time I know? 11:24. Which other record I think can be broken? That men's 200 look interesting, you know.
Let me get one next record that can be broken. The medal.
The men's 200.
No.
Let us talk about the men's 200.
Not right now.
Why not?
Hey,
you don't want to talk about it now, or you don't think it can be broken now?
It can't be broken right now.
Not broken. No.
A quick question, Kims. You come here glamoring about the women can break the 4x4 100-meter world record. I haven't even spoken about the men. If you had said the USA men now can break the 4x400-meter world record, then you can talk.
But when we reach this, boss, want to take the conversation in another route after that.
But I'm surprised that you mentioned about the women before the men.
Yeah, because my girl is on it. So I have to talk about my girl first before I talk about the man. Them.
Okay.
You know, I like my ladies, right? Anyway, so for the men 200 meters, 19.19 is a hard time.
They're not getting close to it.
You know, listen, what was 19 time again? Was it 19.4?
19.4 will win the race.
I agree.
The time that you want to play run for silver in 2012, 1944 will be the gold medal time.
I don't know. That's too fast. That's too fast.
Yeah, they're not too fast. They're not running 19.4. 19.5, 19.6, that's a win.
Yeah.
I think
all right, fair enough. 19.5. 19.5, fair enough. All right. I'll set with that one.
Akil, it's kind of strange how adamant you are with certain times, and then another time you're just so jokey, you know. So now let us talk about the men 4x4. You see the Jamaican men winning a medal in that one? Let me ask you first. Okay.
I'll be shocked if they did, but I can see the USA men breaking the world record. Because they have a very good team. They have Norman, Champion Allison, Ross,
Cherry,
and Benjamin.
You know Benjamin
and even Cherry. They're a very strong team.
You know Benjamin gonna be in there. And you know, right now I've never seen Michael Norman. As I said before, I see this man, the man very focused, man in the bag of talking, like the man on a mission. Listen, that 4x4 record,
they'd like that.
I just think every record just going to go, so don't it?
No man, they have four men who are capable of giving you 43 splits.
I see.
Well,
I see
Ryan,
quite a few records going at this championship, though. Quite.
They have four or five men who can give you 43 splits.
You know what's going to be funny?
That's hard to.
You know what's going to be funny, Akil?
Yeah.
The Americans are going to break a bunch of the records, and then the argument is going to be raised again about the Oregon track. And once again,
wouldn't we be there too on the same Oregon track?
No, that's gonna be an argument now. When everybody runs the track.
And it's irrespective of Oregon, even if they were running in one slow track again, even if they were running in Daegu, South Korea, and you know,
if they were
still break the world record.
If they were running in grass, boss. That's how I feel about the women too. The women 4x4. If they're running in grass, they're breaking that record, boss.
Because if you have five men who could give you, if you have 5 men who could give you 43 splits, right? So 4 times 43.
And a sub 42 is also likely.
Yeah, but just keep it at the 43 split. So 4 times 43. That is about
That's call it 45 at 3 minutes. 45 at 3 minutes minus 8. That's 2 minutes 52 seconds.
Yeah, that's the world record. The world record right now is the 2 minutes 54. So they don't even have to, nobody doesn't even have to run something crazy for that world record to be. That world record dead.
Hold on, 43 split is exactly 43 we use, you know. So it's going to be 43. If it's 43 point something, then chances are the record stay.
Most of the guys will be able, if they turn up and run the flat 4 in 43, then the split is going to be a full second faster.
So they split it up. So the 43 would have to be low 43, like 43,
That's
1,
even sub 43.
It'll be sub 43, like 42 odd.
Yeah.
So if it's anything above 43.5, that record stay.
The only leg that is normally the same as your ability is the first leg. You're normally
the first leg.
Yeah, you split a full second faster than your PB because you're actually accelerating already before you get the baton.
Yeah.
And the record is 2:54.29.
So that
Yes.
means that means at least two people have to run 42 something for it to go, for the record to go.
Not necessarily. Once everybody run 43, will be fine.
So
That's
I
not
have a
going to
question.
happen with the first leg, Akil.
So I
Why is
see.
not gonna happen in the first leg?
The first leg is normally the slowest leg.
No, but America has. Yeah, but America has.
First leg, no matter what America have, the first leg going to be the slowest leg.
It is going to
Yeah,
be.
it's going to be the
First leg
slowest
is
leg.
going
But
to be
what
a
if this?
44.
Have to be the slowest leg.
Akil, the first leg is going to be a 44 leg.
It
More
don't
than
have to be a 44 leg. No,
It's going to be the slowest leg.
No, it could be 40. Well,
it
depend
could
on
be.
who they use to start.
But
Hey.
whether or not they use anybody they use, they can run. They're going to run 40. They can run 40, sub 44 in that first leg.
Remember the other three legs, you're not in a starting position, you know. You're already up.
There can be more than likely it would be 44 because more than likely it would be 44.
Yeah, more than likely it will be a 44 leg.
Because
First
remember
leg
they're actually going to run a little bit longer than 400 meters if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first
So-
unlike the 4x1 in
Akil,
4x4,
what you should
the first
remember,
leg is
Akil.
the longer leg.
What you should remember in Akil is that America is not going to be in lane one. And lane one would be the one that would run the shortest amount of lane, because remember where they're coming from and basically where they actually exchange first up. America more than likely will get a central lane. So of course they're going to run more than 40 meters.
Yeah, but
So-
the thing is, like, if all right, so let's think of the persons who could possibly run the first leg. Either one of the men in the opening
Wow.
four is going to run.
Or
That's okay.
This man now beat Kems tonight.
Rika too
That's okay.
hot in the building.
That's okay. If they use either Ross, Champion Allison, or someday. Win him again, or Norman.
Akil, like they're not
They can
using
run it.
Norman. They're not
But they
using
wouldn't use
Norman.
Norman. They wouldn't use Norman.
But
But if they use
Akil, I agree
Ivory
with
they
this
can
person
block
up here
running.
doing now.
No one
Let's see
opens
if
with
I
a
can buy
43 leg.
Exactly.
No, but it's a world record.
All right,
I
so
agree-
come
I
back to
agree
the
with
one.
I agree with Ricardo with this Akil you broke all of the record them.
No, I don't break all the record.
Yeah man, you broke quite a few records. You're
Eh,
wilding.
Hey, I have a question because we haven't mentioned this one, and or Jamaican 400-meter record holder will be in Eugene and he will be running the mixed relay. Oh, do we have any chances in the mixed relay? Any medal hopes?
We
I
can
think
depend
so.
on. I think we need to utilize Angela Knight as one of the females on the mixed
I
relay,
agree. I
because
agree.
I think we utilize her, and yeah, depending on how the other countries, the mixed relay is unpredictable because I don't know if some countries will sacrifice their individual talent from going in the 400 flat, because I keep on saying it. Poland has always been doing that.
Yeah, Poland.
Yeah, so we don't know. That's the tricky part about it.
That's
Yeah,
one
the
difficult call. That's a difficult call.
But the thing is why I don't think we'll do anything in the mixed relay, boss, because we have Demish Gay and Big Boy.
But let me ask you a question, Kems.
Mhm.
Do you think we're going to get a medal in the 4x4? Because my thing, if we don't think we can medal in the men's 4x4, I think we should-
Jamaica is not doing that. You and I know. You and I know that Jamaica is not doing that. I would love if they do.
4x4 minutes their medal there, sir.
There's no, unless Donkey Man turned back the clock and can do what him do some years ago. I don't see us making that 4x4. I just don't think that from a talent standpoint, I don't think we have a chance. And then from a heart standpoint, I just don't think we have the heart either.
Ricardo,
Boy,
Ricardo, you were saying not winning that thing. You know who is going to win it? Dominican Republic. They're going to put all their eggs in that basket. And to be honest, I don't see any quartet that's going to be as strong as DR.
I know they're going. I know
Santos,
you.
Paulina, and Wells. Which are the
I
two?
know.
Feliz and Santos.
Yeah, I said
DR is gonna win.
Santos. No, Santos, Paulina, and Wells. What are the two?
Feliz and what next guy name again? I don't remember. But the next
No,
guy
but
faster
who-
than Santos.
Oh,
Yeah, Dominica have a good team, but I know Alison Felix going to get a medal, and they're going to add that in her medal count to say she is one of the greatest and the nauseating story and all of that.
No, but this is the thing, Kems. If USA, if you put Felix on their team, I'm not sure USA would medal.
Oh boy.
Hey,
There,
I'm
man.
dying for this.
What
Whoever
is
this,
I'm trying to find out what is our route to a medal in the
Uh,
4x4.
The route to a medal in the men's 4x4 is just tell the people who them select run individually if you don't run. Rest on the legs and just go run the 4x4.
so track and field J
We
is
feel like
saying
all of them.
men's 4x4 could cop a bronze.
Yeah,
I've seen a weaker team. I finish.
I see.
I don't.
I'm trying to
I have
find
them
it.
for a medal, you know. I have them for a medal, you know.
Yeah. Wake up. They're not
Me-
winning
me
one.
can't sleep.
Yeah, I don't have them for medal, but I can get it. I understand his point. Wait, quick question, Shakes, which rubbish am I talking about?
Which one of
Guess
them?
a Felix. Guess a Felix. I don't know.
The Alison Felix one. How is that rubbish? You have Netherlands. You have Dominica. Remember, USA struggled to get her medal last year. USA fight to get the Olympic bronze. And you are telling me Poland that has improved, Dominican Republic that who has improved, and Netherlands who have improved are going to just lose to USA. So if USA not come with a strong team, Alison Felix is not where she was last year.
So Akil, the people in the comment section I say, if you don't say this year take a night time when I come on the show, boss.
Sure.
That's all right, man.
Oh boy. Hey, where is Adrian when you need him with the clown suit, eh? We need that clown suit. All right, let me look at another event really quickly because sleep time coming down on your boy.
Oh, yes, I have another event. Women's 10,000.
You're right.
Oh, Women's 10,000. Siphon and the Ethiopian. And the
Okay.
Ethiopian.
Okay.
Yeah, women's 10,000. That
Yes,
can
Stefan Hassan against the 3 Ethiopians, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that can break
4x4 don't 4x4 don't have beats, right?
They do. Yeah, I think the Heat's based on this. I think the Heat's running early though. One of them early days. I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
Because I was thinking the same thing as the person in the comment, but I was trying to remember if they do hits.
They do. 2 heats.
What about the 800 meter for men?
No record.
The defending champion is back. Remember, say he was hurt at the Olympics trials. He was hurt at the Olympic trials, and he's back. He's back in fantastic shape. I heard. Ready to defend his world title. So, anything breaking there or no?
140? Nope.
Okay. I'm just
Run
asking.
142 first before we can say anything.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think a 140.9 when I really got so.
Yeah, 140.
That's tough.
That's something.
Nothing may have nothing else for tonight. Me personal team have no other record breaking. I don't know if you have nothing else.
Only on the medal side. Will Jamaica break their medal hall? Most of the record alone.
Wait, quick question. Did you say pole vault?
Pole vault? No. Never talk about that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another one that might go as well.
Plant.
Yeah.
The plant is crazy, man.
The world record is 620.
Yeah,
620?
Yeah, 620.
It's possible. But you know what? I'm just going to wrap it up now, man. But before I do that and give you guys a minute each, Everybody that's on the stream that hasn't liked the video as yet, to ensure that you do that. And for those who haven't hit that subscription button, it's not taking you more than a couple seconds to do that. So just ensure that you subscribe to the channel as well.
Hold on, my boss. I don't mean for cutting him, G. But before, did we ever talk about the fastest woman alive transition
Or Puma?
from Nike to Puma? Did we ever talk about that?
You asked me earlier about the confirmation of it.
Yeah, that was off air though. But did we ever talk about it? Listen,
No.
I don't like.
And guess what? It's not just one of them, you know. I heard that it's both.
Yeah, I heard that.
Shelly as well.
Fraser Price being Falafashi monkey, and whatever Elaine does, Shelly wants to do as well. But I saw. Listen,
I'm gonna roll the video.
I'm not gonna roll the video either.
What I want is, on this platform, I am reaching out to the hosts, the owners, the producers. When we have news like that about the fastest woman in the world, I want the show to be started that way. Because if it was ever one of the favorites, one would have plastered it all over the screen, plastered it on Instagram, Twitter. I want my athlete to get more respect, right? Nike has disrespected Elaine Thompson-Hera for years, right? Sha'Carri get better deal than Elaine. Shelly get better deal than Elaine. This person get better deal than Elaine. Nike not even did want to post up Elaine. And Elaine say, enough of that. And I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the exact words what she said. But listen, I'm happy that Elaine made the transition over, to Puma. Welcome Elaine. Abby Steiner welcomes you to Puma. I heard that Shelly and Fraser Price will join in short order.
Kimba has also signed as well.
Kimba Nelson has
podium.
Huh?
The Puma will now have the podium. Sharika is already with them. Okay.
Yep. Puma will have the podium for both the 100 and the 200. See Ricardo with them said Megan Thee Stallion get better deal than Elaine. Yeah, he was like, listen, Sha'Carri was banned last year. She was banned for this, banned for that. Yep, like even this field. Yep, absolutely.
This is the part of it that I really wanted to hear about.
Elaine getting 6 million.
Albert, I'd have to think you off here, man, to get all the details about it.
So Elaine getting 6 million US. I doubt she was getting half of that at Nike. It was total disrespect for the fastest woman alive. Total disrespect.
Nike has been disrespectful to the athletes, man.
To everybody.
Track and field. Yeah, man. Track and field, Nike stronghold and track and field needs to come to an end.
Yeah, they're not disrespectful to their basketball players.
That's true. Precisely. Track and field has really gotten, because some athletes, Levon, like some athletes, when you hear them stories, some good athletes, world championship level athletes being cut from Nike contracts.
Yep.
Just because they have one bad season.
Yep.
Or even
like what I call socialism.
Or even some they are even, I think,
spread the resources across the board.
Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, you guys remember Richardson, the world champion in 2011 in the 110 meter hurdles? Jason Richardson. I think he changed his he wanted to change his coach, and Nike was saying no, because we don't sponsor that coach, you can't go towards that coach. And they literally pull
there's a lot of
his contract.
There's a lot of politics. There's a lot of politics involved with with Nike and stuff. And Cohen said it best right here, and I think this is one thing that's why I said personally, even though Sha'Carri is not doing well right now, I just think that she's good for the sport to just get it out there. Just get it out there, get more people involved, get more people interested. But, Levon, me now hold up your thing no longer, boss. My little quick 30 seconds. My quick 30 seconds is just that. I'm not sure when we're going to be back here, but just be prepared for fireworks. Elaine for the sprint double, and Elaine to anchor that 4
No
by
worries,
1.
man. What you talking about, man? Championship start Friday. I
So
think
we're
we're
gonna
going
be
to
there
have
by
watch
the
along. I think we're going to have watch along across all the days of the championship as long as it's interesting.
Yeah, except Monday not too interesting, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, especially Sunday.
Yeah, man. Sunday is a definite must.
after.
Mm-hmm.
That's that
But
too.
yeah, man. As I said, as long as it's interesting, then I'll be here to deliver it all, man. So I saw Kish asking earlier, and I think Michelle also asking if we're going to the watch along. So yep, there's your answer. We'll be having watch alongs right throughout. So Pierre, yeah, man, we're going to cover championship. In terms of watch alongs and all that,
Mm-hmm.
I wish Kems had gone to the meet because Kems would have given us some live action and all of that. But Kems decided to you can't go. So
Felicia will be there, man. Felicia will be there, so she'll be
Felicia
sending us.
joke, man. Felicia not gonna do enough, man. You would have go right down a track side, go get interviews and things. They can know you by now.
True,
Felicia will
man.
be up in the stands. But
Yeah.
we'll have watch alongs, man. And what I'll try to do also is that I'm gonna try to capture the races and repost them so you guys can watch them. So yeah, look forward to that. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. If I get copyrighted, then me and Nunu together for stand them copyright infringement there. So as long as you're willing to do that, no problem. But
I did, Albert. I did.
big up to the man. Oh, then go to your minute.
Don't think I need a minute. But yeah, quick summary. From a Jamaica perspective, I think we're going to get about 15 medals across the board.
They're not bad.
Yeah, I think we're going to get 15. I think when I look at the sweep and then the 200s and so forth, and a couple of the relays, the hurdles, and all of that, it's going to be very difficult. But I think we are likely to go into double digits. We're going to perform well. That's just my few cents. And we're going to get some super fast times and some world records possibly.
Um,
Alright, so
okay.
Kems, Albert is asking if they can get film to get them sold as well. Seems like Albert will be able to go.
Albert, link me off here, boss.
Alright,
Okay.
Akil, you'll be the closer
Yeah.
since you have been the wild one.
I'm looking forward to the stories. I'm looking forward to the stories coming from Oregon. So like persons who, are unsponsored and they go to the World Championships and they win a World Championship medal or make a final, and all of a sudden sponsorship come their way. Like track athletes really go through a lot. Like it's crazy. You hear people living in them vehicle, or I live in them vehicle. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the stories that come out of this Oregon World Championships.
Okay. Track and field, J, big up yourself. First time I'm seeing over here, so big up saw other first timers as well. So just big up everybody. I'm not going to remember everybody, so yeah, I'm not going to call and single out one people because then I'll put myself in trouble. So big up to all the first timers, big up to the regulars. Keep on sharing the channel, keep on subscribing, keep on doing the right stuff, and ensure that you leave a like. Let us get the video to 100 before it closes off. Most can do. I think it was at 73 the last time. All right, Kims, I can't stop doing it because I said that you're an American, you're not a Jamaican, so you need to get rid of that. And Triple LC, yeah, man, big up yourself. I don't want to get myself in trouble, so I'm not going to call one man named Shermore just the same, Tyra just the same. So yeah, big up everybody, and big up to Kims, big up to Reynolds here earlier, big up to Hody, and big up to Akil, big up to the man behind the scenes, Joshua, for making this possible. Whenever we see, we see. Big up, peace out, nice.
Mhm.